And we are live. You guys, it's me again. On my own. Let me see if I can pull up. I don't know why, I can't never pull up. I pull it up from mine, then switch accounts. What's goody, everybody? What's goody? Real quick. Also, before I do that, boop, 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 boop. It is Life with Anime Podcast, a place where you come to be entertained, find some escape and relief, and where we talk about the impact that anime has had on our lives. We are your hosts, Family Man Joe and Mr. Music Major. How y'all doing? Listen, Joe will be here momentarily. He's doing a couple of things, getting settled. So I'm gonna do a quick prayer, and then we'll talk a little bit, yap a little bit, and we'll get started. Let us pray. Father God, we thank you so much for today. We thank you for just everything that you're doing for us, doing for the people. We thank you for clothes on our back, shoes on our feet, food on our table. We thank you for life, health, and strength. We thank you for grace and mercy, something that we don't deserve, but that you continue to give to us freely. We thank you for your son, Jesus Christ, for him paying the ultimate price for us, which is dying on the cross so that we may be able to spend eternity with you, God. God, we thank you just for life, God, even through the ups, the downs. We're still here. We're still living. We are still breathing. And we still have another chance to get it right, God. So we thank you just, God, for being a God of a second, third, fourth, and fifth chance, God. God, please just continue to bless us, continue to keep us. Let the podcast live go well tonight. Just let it be a reprieve for somebody. Just let it be for a moment, just an escape, just some fun to escape from the cruel world and life that sometimes we live. And God, we just thank you. We thank you. We thank you. We love you. We adore you. There is none other like you. These and all other blessings we ask in your son Jesus' name. Amen. What's goody, everybody? I see. Let's see. Riazat, what is up? I also see Nina, Chris. What's good, Dylan? Anime Kill Switch. What is good? Deity, I see you. Monkey D, what is up? What is goody, everybody? No, it is not a peace solo stream. Joe will be here momentarily, I promise. We also have a guest that I will bring him in as well. It's going to be a good time. Also, this guy is just a very dope individual, very hardworking individual, and everything that he has been working up to, it is paying off big time. So big shouts out to the guests that we have. But real quick, I'll talk a couple of times. Actually, maybe I will. Oh, never mind. I see Joe setting up everything. Great. Before Joe comes in and before we bring in Blake, I just want to say real quick, because obviously this has been Drag Preston week. So if you all don't know, the homie John Marco Ask put me and Joe in one of his interviews. Joe's interview did incredibly well. A lot of people agreed with him. They were singing Joe's praises. Everybody was like, ooh, Usopp, worst character, yay. Ooh, Minato, worst character, yay. Ooh, Multi, worst character, yay. Everybody just singing Joe's praises because, he got it right. Meanwhile, my video, my interview gets posted. And if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It is, I thought it was pretty good. But my interview gets posted, and it's basically an interview of John asking what is the better anime and why. And the animes are Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and One Piece. And let me tell you, this is why, and Joe and anybody else who are Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood fans will never beat the allegations. Y'all will never beat the allegations of you guys not being a toxic anime fan, because a toxic anime fandom, because you guys absolutely are toxic as all hell. You really, really are. I just stated my opinions. I gave what I wanted to give. I thought the opinions were pretty solid. I didn't hate on anything that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood got going on over there. I hated on none of that. But boy, oh boy, them comments drugged me through hell and back. There was one comment that was so egregious. I legit had to call Joe. Well, I called my wife first. My wife bust out laughing, thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I called Joe, and Joe was like, damn. The comment was, and again, I said that One Piece overall. So the categories, real quick before I say that, the categories were who had the better story, who had the most type fights, who had the better written villains, who had the better pacing, who had the what was the best anime overall, and there was one more. Oh, better pacing. I said better pacing, but there was another one that I could. Oh, which one would you recommend? Which one would you recommend first? And so based off those, I gave the answer that I thought was best for me. Which again, better story I gave to One Piece, better fights I gave to One Piece, better villains I gave to One Piece, better pacing I gave to Full Metal, better recommendation I gave to Full Metal, but overall I gave to One Piece. Bruh, one of those comments legit said, "You are black and slow. Pick a struggle." Y'all, I read that and I was like, oh, y'all mad. You black and slow? Pick a struggle? Dog, I was like, yeah, oh yeah, y'all got it. But here's the thing. Like, I'm not upset. I thought the comments were hilarious. Now, did they drag me and read me for filth? They absolutely did. Drug me through the ringer. But here's the thing, and again, this is why y'all will never beat the allegations. I mean, never, ever, ever, ever. The toxicity that was in those comments were egregious. Like, I have never seen Full Metal Alchemist fans behave in that type of manner. I mean, there was so much cussing going on. There was so much slander going on. And here's the thing. I did not say anything cruel or unwarranted to these fans. I didn't say anything disrespectful at all. I didn't down the show. I said it was a really good show. Again, and it checks out. One Piece is in my top 3. Full Metal is in my top 5. So it is what it is. But the fact that daggone comment section was so slanderous, not beating the allegations, not beating at all. It was really, really, really ridiculous out in the street. But I digress. Wonderful time with John doing the interview. It was a really fun time. I gave my opinions and I still stand by them wholeheartedly. I believe everything I said. And with that being said, Full Metal Alchemist is still a really damn good show. It's a really good show. Damn near perfect, if I may say. I like One Piece better. Hi, Joe. Good evening. How are you, sir?
What's good, sir? You
well.
good? You good on you were mistreated and abused rant?
Oh no, you saw that I was mistreated and abused. Them comments was ruthless.
We want to act like One Piece fans aren't the same way.
Oh, not to that extent though. You're black and slow. Pick a struggle, dog. I was like, yeah, you got it, man. You got it. That was good.
We want to act like One Piece fans don't do the same thing.
Not to that.
Do you want that's the hill we dying on?
Not to that degree.
Okay.
You guys go and read those comments. And you let me know if One Piece fans are that bad. No, One Piece fans are bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are. Full Metal might be equally as worse.
Thank you, Deity. Don't worry, P. One Piece fans are just as toxic. Thank you.
Just ass. Cool. I'll take just ass. So we're equals.
That's what I said. That's
right. We're equals.
Is that not what
well,
I said?
I'm glad you're now coming around to know that you guys are toxic. I'm glad that you're coming around to see that.
It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
But what's going on, Joe? How are you? How's it going, sir?
We here, brother.
We
here. Mr.
Also, like the
Blake,
stream
when you're
now.
when you're ready, Blake, just go ahead and wave at us, and we'll pull you back in. I know you knock something. You ready to go? All right. There was the wave. Blake, what's good, brother?
What up, man? Dude, I was literally looking at a video. I'm gonna post a long form video probably after this is done. So I was like viewing it and I said, oh wait, I'm in a podcast. I got mad distracted. I was like, oh shit.
No, you're good. Bro, how you been, man?
I'm good, man, dude. It's awesome to see both of you guys. I think the last time I was a guest on here was early on in your guys' career.
Yeah, it was the second season.
I think it's almost been like a year, right?
Almost 2 years.
And a half. 2 years.
Yeah,
oh my
2
God.
years, man. It's been 2 years. It's been crazy. That's like when you said something. When you said something, I was like, bro, yeah, we definitely got to get Blake back on. It's been way too long.
Crazy, dude.
Way too long.
Crazy.
Back when I was doing stupid thumbnail ideas and Blake tried to help me and I refused help. So,
oh, dude, my thumbnails were no better either, man. They're better now, kind of, but like, trust me.
I know your thumbnails are good, man. Stop it.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, we got outside help, outside sources to do the thumbnails now. So,
oh, absolutely, dude. That's what you got to do. I had to do the same thing because I was like kind of getting the idea, but I was like, you know what? At this point, I need someone that knows how to master Photoshop.
Exactly. I had picked it up, learned it, spending all that money on Adobe. And then I'm like, too much time. Too much time.
I really need to cancel that.
I just canceled it. So I just canceled it. Should have canceled it months ago.
Pro. I got all of that. Like I got.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You didn't even use that.
Because at one point in time, there were some things that I wanted to do, effect wise, and I just never got a chance to it. And I was like, it is what it is. So let me ask you a question, Blake. I don't know if you heard everything that I was talking about. What do you think the better anime is? Okay, great. Is it One Piece or is it Full Metal?
That's so hard. I love. Wait, hard. Full Metal. Wait. Full Metal or Full Metal Brotherhood?
Brotherhood. he tried to help himself.
This is really hard. I love One Piece because I think the characters are more entertaining. They're more fun. I really relate to a lot of the characters. Because Full Metal Brotherhood is a full-fledged story, and I know how the story is from start to finish. I love it because One Piece doesn't have its ending yet. That's kind of hard. It's like I don't know how to pick because one's not done yet. I'm still gonna have to go with One Piece. I think it's just because of the journey.
You did all that jigging over there. All that jigging for nothing.
I know. I had to be fair. I had to give my my points. You know, I had to give them. Yeah. You know, I just got done with a Supergirl review, so my brain is already on like over analyzing stuff right now.
Yeah, I was good. I was definitely wanted to bring that up too, a little bit, but obviously
I wanted to bring up whatchamacallit too. I messaged you about the movie. I can't think of it now.
Obsession.
No,
I didn't see Obsession yet.
The Alien joint.
Which one?
The Alien joint.
Oh, Disclosure Day?
Disclosure Day.
Don't even talk to me about Disclosure Day, bro.
I am so when you said that, I was so upset. I love aliens. So from what I heard is that like he did his thing. Like it looks amazing. I heard that the writing horrific.
You know what's crazy though? After watching Supergirl, I'd rather go watch Disclosure Day. Dude, it was, yeah, man. The last two movies I've seen, I was like, dude, what is going on right now?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. So I know you get invited to these premieres, and I always love to ask this because everybody has like different ways of like going about it. Being that you're invited, and I know like you have to like have like some.
That's the question. I know you're ready.
Just ask it.
How do you close the line of like saying a movie isn't great, but also being like, you guys invited me, so like I got to say something nice about it.
Okay, so there is some truth to that, and there's not some truth to that as well. It all depends on details, and also like kind of like if you're getting flown out and actually paid. 80 to 90% of the time, no one's getting paid. Okay. It's usually at everyone's dime most of the time. Yeah. There is a small percentage that do get paid and have to almost do a video for that studio. That's where the contract specifically can be like, hey, just remember to speak a little bit more positively on the film or maybe highlight certain things and then talk about everything else. Studios aren't as nitpicky where a lot of people think they are. they do want honesty. They just don't want rude honesty. They want to essentially be polite reviews. If there is
not trashed.
Correct. If there is a contract involved. But again, 80 to 90% of the time, it's mostly just people there on their own dime. I've flown myself. I've had small paid contracts, but most of the time for premieres, it is on my own dollar, and I go there and I'll write a review. I think it's just how you say it. There are a lot of other people that I know that are a little bit more positive in that sense. Maybe not necessarily on purpose, maybe on purpose to be safe, but in just my experience, it's more the creator doing it than the studio telling them you need to say something positive.
Okay.
Do you think it has an impact on like getting invited out for more, or leading to those paid contracts and getting flown out and stuff like that? Like, do you feel like those who are more positive tend to get the more paid opportunities than the ones that aren't?
Yes and no. I think connections are everything at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It doesn't in today's age where you're dealing with so many creators that it's very hard to kind of like get through, all the noise. Yes, videos help, and you should make videos based off of those things that might get you seen, but just a video doesn't do it anymore. It really is connections. It's the people that you meet. It's building those relationships. And that's why a lot of times you see a lot of the same people go to these premieres and early screenings because they built that relationship. And a lot of the studios feel really comfortable with those people because they know, look, even if they maybe don't like this movie, they are going to be polite about it. I don't know all the details, but this is what I was told. There was a premiere early on in the days around like 2020, a Marvel premiere where like the whole influencer thing was really new. A bunch of influencers got sent out or either invited to one of these Marvel premieres. It became such a stir and like all over the place. I should have been invited. I should have not been invited. Why was that person invited? And then reviews and everything. It got so chaotic in 2020 that these studios had to be like, well, we got to figure this out. This is a whole new realm. We don't know what's going on. And so now you'll see a lot of the same people. If you're in California, you're usually pretty golden, but you'll see a lot of the same people because it's relationship basis. It really is relationship basis because they know, not because they're saying something positive, because how they form their review, and yet they're still saying their critiques in a mature manner.
Yeah. So how do you break the mold into getting in?
It's how is the best way to explain it? There's multiple different avenues. I think the best and true one, and you guys known me since I've been doing this, is good old-fashioned meet in person. Go to a convention, go to one of the big dog ones, go to where these studios are, meet a representative, send the emails, really just try to do a workaround. A good example is I was covering Mall Shadow Lord during Star Wars. I was already locked in to do Mall Shadow Lord. And I started to send some emails out to Disney. Disney looked at my videos and they were like, hey, he's covering a lot of Star Wars. After he emailed us, let's send him out to the event. They more than likely probably wouldn't have been able to or wanted to reach out to me if I didn't do the first initial email. So
did you get a response to that email?
Not the first time. I think I had to do a follow-up. So follow-ups are also a thing. So like I got the email. Finding the emails also, I know a lot of people know how to find the email. LinkedIn, Google, overall, a lot of search, guys. A lot of search. If you're trying to find an email, either if you have a really good friend that is already kind of in the industry and you feel comfortable enough to ask them politely, that's one way to do it. If not, a lot of research. And then you just got to present yourself, really well and just be like, hey, I really love this IP. I really want to try to do something for the future, either PR boxes or early invites. I would love to do that. And you just kind of go from there. But just to touch more on the original question, in my experience, again, how I form my videos, how I have built my relationships with the agencies and the studios is I don't find a lot of at least my reviews to be hindering for me not being able to go to anything. If I were to trash talk anything like really badly to annoying where it's like, this is ass, that actor did horrible because they're ass, like no substance whatsoever, just nothing but dogging on it, then I could understand that's probably why they're like, yeah, that person's not going. There's an appropriate way to do it and not an appropriate way to do it.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I will say, like, because I know this has been going around, especially in the most recent movies, and especially with the announcement, Odyssey, like not inviting influencers. Influencers do not get paid the way people think they do. It's most of the time $0. It's out of their own pay, like out of their own pocket. Like there is no paying for views or paying for reviews. Great. I'll end with this example. Back in January, I got to do a early screening event for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Absolutely loved it. Great film. I was doing a paid contract. They sent me out there to go watch the film and do a review. When I did the review, they literally sent back, look, we actually don't want to do the review because we don't want it to make it seem like this is a paid advertisement. Instead, could we do just like maybe a skit or something because it just feels a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more authentic? Cool. I still got paid. Everything worked out. But they were smart enough, and this was Sony. Absolutely love Sony. They were like, look, we don't want to do a paid review because that just does not seem authentic whatsoever. So they were smart enough to just be like, look, this let's just do a skit or something and we're good. So like their studios are smart. They understand. And I don't think, in my experience, there has been a lot of studios to, again, pay for views or pay for reviews.
Okay.
If that helps.
Makes sense.
Yeah. No, that helps.
100%.
Yeah. So emails and who you know.
Emails. Yeah, emails and who you know.
It really, yeah,
dude. I didn't know cold emailing would still like work to this day. Like, because sometimes I feel like it gets lost in the sauce. Will they ever pick up? Will they ever look at it? Or does it just stay in somebody's inbox?
It can, but that's why I think re-emailing is the most perfect thing to do. Like always always re-email. Like, you know, people are busy, people have lives, you know. Listen, I get it.
I'm horrible with email, so I completely get it.
Yeah, man. Absolutely get it.
Cool. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate
it. Of course, man. I got you.
Where no, because you didn't go to Bleach.
No, I just finished talking to him. So this is going back to integrity, I guess, and just overall, I was invited to Bleach to go into the Bleach premiere. I turned it down for other reasons. I was really busy. I couldn't do it. And then another part of me was I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up on Bleach. I wasn't. So I also kind of felt bad. I was like, you know, I'm not caught up. I wouldn't have appreciated the movie as much as anyone else. So hopefully you give the invite to somebody else.
Hopefully they passed it. Yeah, hopefully they passed it on.
Somebody else. Yeah.
What
just didn't work.
What is the last one that you've been to?
What was the last event that I went to? I think Mall was the last one because I took this month off. Mall was the last one. I could say this. I'm going to a event / early screening of The End of Oak Street. Warner Brothers is doing that movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be on July 11th. That's what I got so far.
Yes, sir.
I'm really excited for that one. And then I just got some early screenings. Actually, here's another tip for anyone. If you are a creator in the chat and you're trying to get into movies, this includes like anime as well. Look up early screenings and then put in your address, maybe the big city that's you're nearby. You can sign up. It's free for everybody. They'll give out free tickets so you could get to early screenings. This is something anybody could do. And then it makes life a little bit easier to be able to get to those early screenings or just free tickets in general. With that, that's best tip I got. It's what is the website called? Look up GoFobo, 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 and this is for anyone that even wants. Yeah, GoFobo, and this is anyone that's not even a creator. If you just want early tickets to movies, it's kind of like a lottery system
and events.
Yep, upcoming screening is events. These are not red carpets. These are not like the big dog ones. These are just early screenings at your local theaters where you live. I highly recommend it. It's awesome. It's really cool. You just put in your address wherever you are. If you're from a smaller town, put in the address of where like your big city is, because that's normally where it's going to be held.
I love a good movie. So yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I'm in the middle of nowhere right now, so I'm like 2 hours outside of St. Louis, in the middle of a forest. Batman Cape Crusader, season 2. But yeah, no, appreciate that.
Yeah, that's good stuff there.
Yeah, I got you, man. I see JP's in chat, dude. Yeah, Mall Shadow Lord. That event was awesome.
JP, I want to say I follow you on TikTok. My personal page. I want to follow you on TikTok.
Yeah, be all over TikTok. I am horrible with TikTok.
Oh, TikTok be a good time. I mean, it's so ad heavy nowadays, but geez.
It is. It's very ad heavy. I always say, look, if you're my friend, dude, just follow me on Instagram. That's more personable. It's easier for me. You know, if you want like content, YouTube. But if you want scrolling, just TikTok.
Yeah. That's where I get all my Love Island stuff from. But anywho, because I love Hey, Joe, it's going crazy.
Like you watch Love Island? You and the lady watch Love Island?
I normally do, but we haven't watched this season at all. We've been watching. We're also like big drag fans, so we watch a lot of drag. She loves drag, got me into it. That's been fun. I've been watching and trying to catch up on Devil May Cry season 2. Absolutely love season 1.
Season 1 was good.
That was really, really good. So I needed to finish up on season 2. One Piece when I get a chance, because I always fall off, because sometimes you just go through some episodes, you're like, okay, I'm good, I gotta take a break. Obviously waiting for the return of Dragon Ball. Very excited that's coming. House of the Dragon, watching that. That one's the big one for season 3.
Okay, so because they just they just started season 3, right?
They just started. Yeah, episode 2 is gonna be
4 days ago.
Okay, how do we feel about the second season?
Oh, the second season's slow. It's slow.
But it's a nice build up to get.
It is.
Don't start with me, Terrell, about slow.
No, I'm so serious.
No, it's character. Wait, how far are you? How far are you in season 2?
I watched all of season 2.
Yeah,
so I've seen all of season 2. I was just
you finished.
Don't start.
Yeah, I finished season 2.
Why'd you say don't start? What did I do?
Because you and slow starts with anime, because you pissed me off. So don't even.
Well,
don't
remember
even
his favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter, and I've made fun of him for that. So he loves the slow starts. He loves them.
Such a drag,
you know.
But no, I get what they were trying to do. Yes, was it slow? Yes, but yes, were they building to what we're about to get in season 3? Oh, absolutely. Yes. It's about to be bloodshed, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, and once you get past Damien and the Luigi's Mansion, like it's fine. It's fine.
That man, just alone.
Yeah, that threw me a lot. Yeah, that was throwing me a lot. I definitely prefer Game of Thrones. Personally,
I watch Game of Thrones.
Personally, prefer Game of Thrones. Season 1 was cool.
I've rewatched it like 3 times.
Really?
Game of Thrones?
I love it, dude. Yeah, I love it. I've been watching since the beginning, and then after it finished, I watched it again and watch it again.
Yeah. So you sound like me.
Do I need to pick it up? Because should I still pick it up?
Yeah, dude. Actually, 100%. You might appreciate it more.
That's what you have.
Yeah, you did House of Dragon. Now. Honestly, after House of Dragon, I would do a Night of 7 Kingdoms and then do Game of Thrones, because then every time they talk about people, you're going to be like, oh, I know that reference.
Before I have no clue of these people. Oh, okay. They're just, the old folks. Got it. But no, I definitely like Game of Thrones better. It took me a while to get into House of Dragon. It took me a while. Wifey was watching it.
Why did it take you a while?
Just maybe because I was comparing it to Game of Thrones. I don't know what it was.
It is hard.
I don't know.
It's very different.
It just was. It's very different. Different pacing. The characters,
because they don't jump around like Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones, after the first episode, you could see that they're starting different arcs in different areas. House of Dragon is just contained in that one castle, and that's it. Like it doesn't go out a lot. It's very much just dealing with what's going on with the family.
People were doing stupid stuff. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why are we doing this? Why are we acting this way?
That instance threw me for a loop. But I'm just
just wait till Game of Thrones.
Like, oh my god!
Oh yes. I thought he was talking about Game of Thrones, but I realized no, he's not. Yeah, just wait till
Game of Thrones is worse.
Just wait. Just wait.
Oh my god! I was like, that's your niece.
Major plot point. Major plot point.
I mean, this is a major plot point too.
It is. So timeline wise, it goes House of Dragon, Night of the 7 Kingdoms, and then Game of Thrones. So House of the Dragon's 200 years, 100 years, 150 years before. A Knight of the Seven Kingdom is 80 years before. I might be wrong on my number, but around there. And then Game of Thrones.
Okay. Say less.
So they're gonna do another one too, like closer. Like, have you watched what's the farm joint? Yellowstone, like that whole series.
You know what? I can't deal with Yellowstone. I don't know what it is. I think it's just too. This is gonna sound really weird. I like Yellowstone. I liked it for what it was, but it was. You want to know why? I don't like westerns. I don't like cowboys. I don't like westerns. It's just not like I don't have a problem with them. I like John Wayne. I like maybe some of those old flicks, but that was it for me. I was like, yeah, I'm good. And you want to know why? I think Westworld ruined it for me. And I love it. And then those last 2 seasons of Westworld was just like, ugh. Westworld was great.
I didn't finish it because it threw me off.
They should have stayed. They should have stayed where they were, and then Westworld just went to a different direction. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, they left and it threw me, and I don't think I don't think I finished it.
Don't.
I remember sitting there watching with the wife, and I was really enjoying it, and then it kind of went left at a time, and I was like, all right, because they left. They left, and now it was already confusing, but like it was like that good confused, like okay, like trying to put the pieces together and figure out how the time is really flowing, and then it just got worse, and I was like, okay, I'm just completely lost, and it's not even enjoyable at this point.
No,
but
not at all.
The reason I brought up Yellowstone because they have Yellowstone's like obviously the first one, but it's the most modern one, and then they went back in time like however many years, and now they have different series, like different parts of the story, the timeline basically of Yellowstone that led up to Yellowstone. So I was wondering if Game of Thrones or that verse was doing the same thing, and if they were coming out with another one because you said 150 or whatever it is, 80. So I didn't know if they were going to do another one.
So you think they're going to do one like after or like way okay.
There are some directing. There are some interlooping characters. Like you'll meet certain family members of like great grandma kind of situation, but nothing like too crazy because you already kind of know what happens because Game of Thrones is done. So a lot of it is just like fun filling in the holes, but not also hurting the story because you already kind of know what's going to happen. Yeah. So it's just a little bit more filler. It's like. Okay, you got Yellowstone, but then they have like Yellowstone 1888, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kinda
1880, 1920.
Yeah.
And like they're basically coming back. Basically, they went all the way back to the beginning, and now we're building up each series to get to where Yellowstone is currently. So I just didn't know if they were going to do the same thing because I had. As you said, it's a Knight's. What's not a Knight's Tale? I almost said Knight's Tale.
Knights of a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Yes. Okay. No, why am I? The Knight or a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Okay, yeah. So I just didn't know if they're going to continue that or not.
I heard Yellowstone was really good, but I've
heard great things. I just couldn't.
My mom loves Western. I can't get into it now. Man, we started watching Bridgerton, and I'm seated. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm set.
By the way, if everyone doesn't know, I know you guys know. Anyone in chat, I know we're talking about like a lot of live action shows and movies and everything. Remember, life with anime, very big weeb here as well. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah. No, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there for sure.
They don't know.
Oh, we already let them know we were gonna be yapping.
Yeah, see the chat. I mean, most of them know. Most of them know that we always have a topic. We always have a main topic, and it usually takes us hour and a half to get to.
I wonder if it has something to do with One Piece. I wonder.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris, watch Bridgerton.
Sure. I'm not entirely sure.
Chris definitely watched Bridgerton. Chris, definitely watched Bridgerton.
I heard Queen Charlotte was good too. I did. I heard Queen Charlotte was good.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's doing like the prequels. Everyone's doing the prequels.
Have you heard about Polygamy? Or Polygamist?
No.
It's on Netflix. It's like this South African movie. Like they dubbed it over, but it's like 20-minute episodes.
You know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious? I could watch obviously like anime in a different language or dub. Live actions, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Like there was a Lupin movie on Netflix like way years back. And I was like, oh, this looks so good. And I was like, can't do it. Couldn't bring myself to do it, to sit there and listen to it in a different language and read subtitles. I don't know what it was.
Oh man, you want to talk about live actions? We might have to talk about all the anime live actions because I got plenty of thoughts on those.
Oh, listen, we've definitely. I mean, have you watched the One Piece one?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the best live action adaptation ever. Like when it comes to anime.
I agree. So apparently, I don't know if you've seen the Rurouni Kenshin ones.
Oh, those are fire.
The Rurouni Kenshin's good. I thought the Hunter x Hunter one was really good. No one watched it.
They did a Hunter x Hunter.
Not yet. Hunter x Hunter. You see how he peeked out? He peeked up. He was like, "What do you mean?" No, my bad. I meant Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho
live action was really good.
I enjoyed it.
It was good. It was good.
We were thinking about Hunter x Hunter, and I said, "Oh, I don't know what it is with him. His presence just gives me Hunter x Hunter. Like I want to talk about Hunter x Hunter, and I don't. It's just when I'm with Preston, I'm like,
oh man, is that the aura I give? Is that the
vibe? We'll probably, if we follow suit, we'll probably get to a little Hunter x Hunter talk at some point today.
I will say nothing.
Yeah, you need to be quiet. Yeah, you be quiet.
There's not much else to say. I don't want to watch it. I'm good.
Well, then I'll talk about Hunter x Hunter.
No hate on it. I understand why people like it. No hate.
I do, and sometimes I don't. But
anyway, whatever. Blake, brother, it's good to have you, man. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, guys. Any other fun questions? Fucking hit them. We could do fast ones. I don't care. Been a minute.
It has been. Okay, what are you watching? Because I know, like you've said, you've been. Ooh. I haven't seen much anime Blake content in a while.
Dude, there hasn't, man. And like I talked to Pete about this too. Is like maybe we can talk about this.
Yeah. Let's chat about
there's multiple different reasons. Number one, I don't know what's happened in the last. Well, okay, content wise, unfortunately, there hasn't been a lot of things that I've been really passionate about talking about. I was so geared up to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. I was so ready. I don't know what happened. I could see that people were hyped, but it wasn't as big of what was going on everywhere else. Live action shows and movies, in at least my For You page and what I was dealing with, was a lot bigger. And so I kind of had to put that in the back burner. I said, man, I really want to talk about JJK season 3, but all these other things right now are just way more popular. And I don't know what happened. It did not have the hype like season 2 did. Season 3 was great. I loved it. But it just content-wise, it was just like, I don't know. I remember even doing a video, nothing, no hype whatsoever. And I'm like, God, what is going on? I could have pushed a little bit more if I really wanted to, but I was just like, we gotta go in a different direction for that one. I put a lot more of my focus in One Piece live action, and that was a good time for videos. So I think a lot of the things have changed, at least content wise. I focus a lot on movies, television, and I do hit anime when it's anime that I really like at this point, but it's kind of hit a little bit more of a back burner in the sense of I enjoy watching anime a little bit more in my own comfort, to where I leave a lot of the content that I'm producing now more into the movies and television. And if it makes sense, talk about the anime, but it has to be something I really am interested in talking about. Like I will cover Dragon Ball. I will cover Black Clover when it comes back, but not essentially, to keep it simple. I'm not going to talk about something I don't like. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like,
I feel you on that.
I thought, like, even going further back, I thought Kaiju number 8 for season 2 was going to do well. That did not do well. I heard no hype on that one. Hell's Paradise season 2, same thing. No,
I don't know why, because Hell's Paradise was fire.
And I was like, dude, I'm struggling here. And so, I'm a multimedia, at the end of the day, content creator. I talk about everything. Like I talk about movies, television, and everything, but it really is just everything that I like. If you like what I like, hell yeah, we're rocking and rolling. So that's just really, since last time I've been on the podcast, really what it turned into. And I just found, creator wise, more success with US properties than anime, unfortunately.
That was my next question. Like, how is that? Because obviously, like you said, you've always talked about kind of all of them, right? But you've definitely more obviously gravitated towards more, like you said, the U.S. properties and stuff like that, movies and television. How has that that's again not transition, but how is that focus shifting? How has that affected you and the content and stuff like that, and the opportunities, obviously, and all that going on?
So, for anyone that's new here that doesn't really know who I am, my name is Blake KOALA, and I started KOALA, yeah. Started a lot of my content journey through anime. I was known as the Dragon Ball facts guy. I did a lot of Dragon Ball videos, a lot of Demon Slayer videos.
Cat
like
joint
circa,
that blew up.
Dude, the cat, all of it, bro. It was like
circa,
the Beerus cat, all of it. It was like circa 2021 all the way to 2023. So I was covering nothing, bro. I was like peak Anatalk, dude. I was on anime TikTok. That was all I was covering. And, you know, I got to a point where I was like, well, one, I love all this anime, but also, like, I'm a big nerd. I love everything. Like, I have Lord of the Rings tattoos. I have everything. I was just like, I need to do something else. Just talk about these. I was like getting a little bored. And that's where it started to slowly start, where I would start integrating more live action stuff, more things that I liked. I started to talk about, I think at the time it was the Lord of the Rings animated film, the War of the Rohirrim, which was a great movie, and yada, yada, yada. Just started to integrate that. What I started to notice was more and more I talked about television, movies, and all those things, more opportunities arised. Because during my anime years, I worked with Crunchyroll, I worked with Viz multiple times. I've worked with some like awesome companies in the anime space, and I love them. I'm friends with all of them. The opportunities, once you kind of reach those two companies, that was it. There was nobody else. Like once you reach the big dogs, unless you're living in Japan, number one, their budgets aren't usually as big because we're in the United States. The opportunities are very limited. And if you're working for any companies like shirt companies, you name it, food companies, snack companies, they just don't have the budget. They never had the budget. And so I started to notice really quickly from covering television and movies, these studios and these agencies had the budget. Deals, instead of turning into $2,000, $3,000, started to turn into $7,000. I'm like, whoo, shit. What the hell am I noticing here? So late 2023 into 2024, 2025, 2026, I just took a complete shift change. I started to talk more about movies and television, and I still occasionally talk about anime, again, just on the basis of if it's something I like, I'm going to talk about it. And I like I said, I just noticed more success in a quicker time frame than I did anime, unfortunately. And it kind of just turned into, you know what? I love anime. I get to enjoy it in my own little household. And if there's something that I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. And I don't have to worry so much about it. But I still am multimedia, movies, television, all of it. Like even doing Demon Slayer, like during the Demon Slayer movie, I was talking about that. So it really just comes down to like if it's something that like I truly like at the end of the day.
So how hard was that transition, one, to transition over from like doing strictly anime to now being like this overall media, and then two, media guy, and then two, how did your fandom, your followers, like how did they take that? Did they still gravitate towards that, or did you have to build like a whole new fandom that also liked everything?
Yes and no. I would say the first transition was hard. But I think because I talked about Dragon Ball a lot, I already kind of had an older audience that was also interested in a lot of the things that I was talking about. Algorithm-wise, it took a long time. I would say view-wise, you could kind of tell in the early stages when TikTok was a different algorithm in Instagram, it was trying to put me into something. It didn't know really where to put me. So views would be all over the place. I would post like, you know, say 6 anime videos. Each one of them would be like 10K, 20K, 30K. But then I would post like a live action movie or a television show. It'd be like 3,000 views at best, maybe 300 views. It would be like a dead video. And that lasted like almost 6 to 8 months until I started to like kind of break out of that veil. And even now today, you know, instead of that, it's, you know, I have a very good core audience that still know me from anime. But I would say a vast majority of them still like a lot that I'm talking about. So I think I got lucky because I did it a little bit earlier on. And they just kind of like followed me. I do still have some people that just, if I'm not talking about anime, they don't care. And they probably unfollowed me at this point, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
More of the, you know, because I think niching down, I think is great for someone that is starting off. I think niching down, completely understandable. But I think with just how today, in the day of age of 2026, people love multiple different things. if you don't love multiple different things, I'm like, come on, there's got to be more things you like instead of anime. Like, I love anime, absolutely love it. I mean, hell, I have anime tattoos. I love anime, but at least I think that people should enjoy multiple different facets of art, because at the end of the day, it's art. And so it just made creativity a lot easier to be able to talk about multiple things that I like, made me feel a little bit more authentic about myself as well, to be like, you know what, this is what I'm interested in. Because let's say 3 days before House of the Dragon season 3 came out, I was a little like, man, I really don't want to talk about this. I'm not entirely sure if I want to talk about it. And then, of course, the minute House of the Dragon season 3 dropped, bro, I was like, boom, I'm ready. I'm motivated. It got me really excited to drop some more content. So, content creation is all about creativity. And within that, regardless of the money, regardless of any of that stuff, you need to enjoy what you're doing. And I just found, for the person that I am, I mean, if you look at my collectibles, clearly I have a lot of things. I like about everything, and that's what brings me joy. And so whatever interests me, I'm going to talk about it.
And that's what my next question was, like, so you still kind of follow that same format like you do with anime. If you enjoy it and you want to talk about it, you'll talk about it, otherwise you won't? Or do you kind of still feel like I'm still going to talk about some of the things I don't enjoy just because it may bring an opportunity? Or kind of how do you go about that?
I think I would say I'm pretty much 100% I'm going to talk about it. I like that thing. There's very few things. I would say maybe earlier on, when I started to transition to movies and television, I would talk about certain things that I was like, let me, get into that opportunity. But I'm very hell-bent now on, like, if I don't like it, I'm not going to talk about it. Like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to talk about it. Like, I'm excited for Spider-Man. This is a great example. I'm excited for Spider-Man. I've made some videos on Spider-Man. When Daredevil season 2 was coming, I was doing a few videos for Daredevil season 2, but as the season progressed, I fell off, did not make a single video. I was like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I just move on from there, because authenticity at the end of the day will show on camera. 100% will show on camera. And if if you don't feel, good about it, then it's just not going to come off. It's not going to come off well.
That's facts. That's facts. Okay. That's a we got I always try to this got my like mind going just a little bit, bro.
Let me make it even more simple. Let me make it more simple, because the main question is like, what was the true transition of finding out, like, are you more successful? Let me put it this way. Last year, end of December, after seven years of making content, I finally went full-time. I've been full-time since December. I'm a full-time content creator, and I cannot believe I can say that.
Good stuff.
After 7 years. So to answer the big question, there it is. Did I find more success with television movies? Yes. I was finally able to go full-time. No part-time job. Quit that, the whole 9. And I've been doing it ever since. Is it stressful? Absolutely. But I don't regret it.
I think that first of all, that speaks to, again, like, what actually, I don't want to say what sells, but because it's a twofold thing, like what sells, and like also like what you enjoy talking about, like what 100%. Makes the most sense to you to talk about. And I was talking about this with one of my buddies. Like, I love anime. I 100% do. If I'm not watching anime, 9 times out of 10, like, I'm not, probably watching anything else. But over the past like 6-7 months, I have gotten really heavy into like TV shows and like stuff that like I used to enjoy back in the day. And sometimes like I do be wanting to talk about that, but it's like, does anybody really want to hear? Because I'm also known, if it's not like doing piano covers, which I got away from that, then it's gonna be me talking about anime. And so
change content too.
I need more piano covers, Terrell. I need to get back on that,
dude.
God bless. But I've always wondered, like, would anybody, because I do want to talk about movies like Love Island, bro. I could talk Love Island all day, every day.
Do it, man. I think, and this is just, again, my experience, my personal, again, take away the money, all that stuff. You have to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it, talk about it. I think in 2026, you just got to talk about things that you like. You know what I mean? People want authenticity. They don't want fakeness. And again, if you are someone that is super diehard anime, you don't want to talk about anything else, that's what you want to create content on, then do it. That's totally fine. Absolutely. But if you're someone like me, that's like, well, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about these other things, yes, it's a hard road because your fandom and your base is not necessarily going to like everything you're going to talk about. But if I'm talking about it and they like my opinion on it, then they're going to love it. Like I have definitely a dedicated base that loves when I talk about horror movies. I have a dedicated base that loves it when I talk about like medieval movies when it comes to Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings and all that. And then I have a base that likes when I like talk about superheroes. There are some crosses, but there are people that will be like, you know what? I don't really care about superhero movies. I appreciate your review, but I can't wait till you talk about a horror movie again. So like, there's like, there's like communities within a community. And I'm essentially dipping my toes in multiple different communities because I'm talking about multiple different things that I like. So it's a longer journey in a sense, because I'm not just fully niching down because someone will, instead of someone coming to me and be like, oh, this is the Dragon Ball guy, he's going to talk about Dragon Ball facts again. I know exactly what I'm following for. I'm going to follow him because he's talking about these things. And I don't really care about the other things that he's talking about, but I'm only going to come back when he talks about this thing, which it's positive and negative, you know?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you like to do what you got to do, you know?
Yeah, see, we don't have to talk offline because now I also want to know, like, what does full-time content creation, like, what does that look like? How do you, for me, that would be,
we're gonna have to talk offline on that, bro. We're gonna talk offline on that.
I'm so used to like working a 9 to 5, and so like it scares me to be like, what money? Well,
dude, it scared me too, dude. It scared me too. I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this just to keep it basic. When I decided to do it, I was able to do it because I was making way more money than I was at my 9 to 5. And I was making really good money at my 9 to 5. I was a server. And I didn't do it after it happened the first month. I waited almost 6 months to be like, okay, this is consistent enough. Even if I were to have a bad month, I can make this happen. So there was a procedure that happened before I decided. It wasn't like, oh, hell yeah, I made like, you know, a shitload of money this first month. I'm done. No, there was a procedure. I was very smart with it. Once I did that,
smart man.
Once I did that, I made a business. I did an LLC, completely changed everything over. Like it was a lot of work. Like I had to, for a solid month, I had to figure out how to make a business, LLC, all of it. I have a business card, everything. And it just, you know, not everyone has to do an LLC. It just made my life a little bit easier just so I know where everything is going. But that's something we could definitely talk more details and numbers and everything like after just to make life a little bit easier for you guys. I can tell you all the nitty gritty and the good and the bad.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I got
no,
you.
I mean,
Joe, we finna do an episode about Love Island.
Oh God, he said things we like, so you could do one.
Yeah, dude, bro, Love Island's trending on TikTok, man. I'm just saying.
Heavy.
You got it, bro. Make the content, dog.
Just saying.
No, because I've noticed more and more people have started to. More people that I've originally knew were like primarily anime. They may have talked about some other stuff here and there. But
that also might have been my fault. That also was my fault.
It's all your fault.
I've convinced Brandon. I've talked to him about it. I talked to Dr. Applesauce Will about it. I've talked to Yassine about it. The reason Yassine even transferred over is because of me. I've I pretty much, because I was so deep into Annie Talk. That's why we've been friends forever. I literally took everyone from Annie Talk that we know, and I'm like, guys, this is what I've learned. And I'm like, oh shit, I guess I'll just throw some things in there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Even
I don't even know if Brandon's in chat. I sent him the link, but Brandon knows the only reason he's covering cartoons right now is because I told him to. I was like, dude, you have to, dude. You have to. And he literally has some opportunities lined up because he showed versatility.
That's an easy split for us too.
Yeah, no, that's easy.
He showed
that's
versatility.
Easy split.
Yeah. That's easy for sure.
And then we can get to movies and Disney and Pixar and all that stuff too.
I mean, Disney. Dude. I just went to see Toy Story 5 today.
How? So, you know what? Go ahead.
I heard it's great. No, I heard it's great. I haven't watched it yet.
It was good. It was good. No spoilers or anything. Even before, I watched it, I knew kind of how it was going to end, the direction it was going, but to see the story play out was different than what I thought it was going to and how they did it. I enjoyed it. The kids enjoyed it. I took all 4 of my kids, me and my wife, and the 4 kiddos went today.
Music? I heard the music was really good in it.
I mean, it was good. P, you know me. I'm not hyper focused on the music as you are. So yeah, it sounded. I didn't hear nothing crazy.
I don't hear anything crazy. Dude, that's me with cinematography, bro. I'm always a sucker for because I did a little bit of film in high school and I learned how to edit and all that good stuff and lighting. Is I love looking at camera shots and camera angles. If they do something that I've never seen before in a movie, I'm like, hell yeah, that was a nice shot. So I completely get the music. I get it.
Yeah, see, there's some things like that I want to get into, but like even we'll watch TV or some stuff like that, and I'll notice different cuts and nothing like crazy. Like, I mean, just from editing the podcast and watching some different editing videos or now, like I'll start to notice some stuff like, ooh, I like the cut that they just made right there, or like the J cut or the L cut, depending on what it actually is. There's different like small stuff that I've learned, but yeah, P, maybe we need to.
Yeah, I mean, we might need to
talk about that. I mean, I've thought about it because even like Rob,
I thought about it as well. I mean, we've talked about it before, but
yeah, even Rob has started to divulge into other stuff.
Yeah, Rob is starting to get
I'm not. The thing is, I will say this. I'm like,
but again, do it because it's things that you like.
Exactly.
That's the moral of the story. I was getting bored on anime. There was nothing going on at the time. I was like, dude, I got to talk about something. There's other things that I like. And I was just like, you know what? I'm doing it. So it's got to be something, because I know people in the anime space that's all they watch. 100%. They watch nothing else. They don't care about anything else. And that's what they want to talk about. And that's fine. Just talk about it because you like to talk about it.
Yeah. And that was the thing. Like for me, most of what I watch is anime. And if I'm watching something, it's usually going to be anime. Now, if the wife has got something on, and I end up getting caught up in it, then okay, here we are. Like that's how I got into Bridgerton. That's how I started watching Yellowstone, the Yellowstone series or whatever. Like otherwise, I didn't put it on, and I would never have put it on if it was because she was sitting there watching it.
See, and I was about to say, I think it's like guys like Blake and all of them, because I see them
like
talking
K-drama,
about I see them talking about House of Dragon and all that. I heard K-drama. Oh, K-drama is Korean
shows in general and Netflix are my guilty pleasure, dude. Like Physical 100, any of those, dude. Any of those shows are really good. I did watch a little bit
of Physical 100. I did.
I didn't. Is Alice in Borderland one?
No, it's Japan.
No,
Alice in Borderland is based. Alice in Borderland is based off a manga that never did an anime, but they did the live action.
Yep.
That's pretty good too.
Yep.
I have talked about that too. Highly recommend that. Alice in Borderland's a really good show.
It's really good.
Really good show. But that's shows like that. That is when I kind of try to bridge the gap, because even though I was really focusing on anime, I would talk about things like Alice in Borderland, One Piece live action. I would start bridging the gap with things that were anime related, but still live action related. And that's how also integrated.
There's a connection. There's a connection there versus like just jumping ship to some completely offshoot.
I try to do a lot of connections, and I think cartoons, American cartoons, is the best route you could take.
Listen, Code Lyoko coming back got me fired up.
Yep.
That's
the best route.
That's good. Yeah.
If you are an anime creator, start talking about cartoons too, because if you want to really make the argument, cartoons in Japanese is anime, and vice versa. Like, come on, it's the same word basic. We're not going to get that detailed in it. I know it. Yes. I know, but technically, cartoon.
Yeah.
What's good, Slave of Industry? Appreciate the follow. We are from the US,
not Canada. Real quick, some super chats and stuff, and then if please got more questions for Blake, please ask him. Then we'll move on. Shout out to Chris. Been a member for 19 months at the Spirit Detective level. Said skin in the game, man. So glad to see Blake back on the pod. I'm giving P a virtual hug because those toxic FMB fans did you wrong. Hashtag ZARP rules. Hashtag but Joe isn't wrong. Appreciate you, Chris. we are all a little toxic, so call me Mau Mau. LOL. Shout out to Anime with Kids. Chris, remembered for 17 months at the State Alchemist level. Says good morning. He's overseas, so good morning. I wonder how many of these comments has been written by fake accounts from good old Joe. Jokes aside, love y'all. Like the stream. I didn't do nothing. Listen, if I want to hate on P for his FMB takes, I just do it to his face, which I did. I wish we could have heard the audio of me yelling in the background when he was giving. I
wish we could have heard the audio of me yelling in the background when you want to put Usopp as the worst character ever.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn,
I did
mess
up that because I had multi at 3, so he had obviously the 1 through 10. I should have switched Mineta and multi. Definitely should have switched Mineta and Multi. That I screwed up on that part. Was it Mineta?
Multi actually should have been number 1.
Nah, it was
if you want to be. You're
violent. Back again, Chris. Appreciate you, Chris, for the 5 gifted memberships, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then I don't think I missed it. Shout out to Slaver Industry for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. Scarlett, my oldest is saying hi.
What's goody, Scarlett? Scarlett, I saw a picture of you. Your hair has gotten so long.
Yeah, she can't hear you.
Okay.
But Preston said your hair's gotten so long.
Yeah, it grew like this in 3 years, Preston.
I like Daima.
Well, so my thing is, I've also grown my hair.
What do you think?
Tell I've grown my hair and can't grow it.
P can't grow hair. He's going bald.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, rock the bald look, dude. Bald and beard. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, thank the Lord, like I have a beard, because if I didn't have a beard and I was about making mole rat, I can't do that.
Yeah, thinking mole rat, dude.
Making mole rat,
that's wild.
Can't do that.
Damn.
But yeah, man, no, what did you say you liked?
They're asking if I like Daima. I'm like, yeah, I like Dragon Ball Daima.
Okay.
I almost didn't like Dragon Ball Daima.
I remember us talking about it.
Yeah.
I remember us talking about it. We talked about it before it dropped. We were talking about it.
All right, Dark Shadow. All right.
What I don't like is the goddamn Beerus remake movie. That's what I don't like. I hate these remake bullshit. I'm like, come on. We're just fucking pulling money. I'm gonna watch it. But we're just,
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it though.
Money, I'm gonna watch it. Am I happy about it? No. Is it easy money? Yeah.
I mean, Joe has the same issue with anime movies, so
I'm not. I mean, but I don't watch them. I wait. I just wait. I sit there and wait until they come.
There's some anime movies that have been so good, dude. They've been so animated. Dude, the Demon Slayer movie was awesome. Chainsaw Man movie was awesome.
It's really good.
The music was great.
My favorite one is Jujutsu Kaisen 0. That one still trumps.
That one I still need to watch. And that one I want to watch. I need to watch. I've read everything that's obviously gone down, but that one I want. I need to watch that one.
It's good.
Infinity Castle. I probably maybe if it comes to Crunchyroll, I'll watch it.
Joe doesn't like Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer is good. Demon Slayer is good. It's not that I don't like
Demon Slayer. Is it overhyped though?
Thank you. That is literally my point. I have multiple videos saying the exact same thing. Demon Slayer is good. The day the last manga chapter dropped, who read it? I did. I was caught up the entire time.
It's good. It's beautiful. I wish a lot of animes that I watched was getting animated on the UFO table, but it's still overhyped.
Yeah,
and people will say it's overhyped once they actually know the ending. Because it's gonna have one of those effects, unfortunately, where it's really up there, and then once people know the ending, they're like,
"Yeah, I'm so upset. I've really never given that any second thought, but they're gonna see the ending, they're gonna be like,
oh yeah, I can't wait, bro.
Here's my hot take. I think the same thing is gonna happen with One Piece, unfortunately. Not that the ending is gonna be boring, but the hype is so real. The hype is way too high.
Yeah,
the hype's too high. It's way too high.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if oh, look at Dale.
Yeah, this is Gimli. He looks like Crypto. That was not on purpose.
He said if I knew I would have got a different dog. No,
Stop.
But yeah, I'm not. I don't know if Oda can live up to that hype. Like I pray that he can, but it's just been hyped so bad that I don't know. I think whatever he does, good, bad, or indifferent, like a lot of people aren't gonna.
Do you read?
It's just not going to. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good ending. I just don't think.
Agree.
I would say more people than not are going to be disappointed because of the years it's taken for it to end.
So, do you think that there is any way in any universe that Oda can like land this plane and people be like, yes, sir?
I don't know how, because how awesome One Piece is. Because if you were just to go like, we found the One Piece, like, I don't like how, you know what I mean? It has to be an ending where it's like everything's going to come full circle, all full character moments, unless you leave it open-ended to where there could be a side series.
Don't do that.
I don't know. I just don't think
there's some stuff going on with that.
This is a show that's been going on for so long. It's so like how?
I have a theory of how he could wrap this up, still make it look good as he wraps it up. I'll save that. Hopefully I'm right. Maybe I feel like I'm 50-50 right now. But I think that there's a way that he can do it to where he still like makes this a sad but beautiful ending along with finding the One Piece. I still think that the ending of One Piece is going to be extremely sad. And I think that more than anything is going to carry over more so than finding the One Piece.
I think that would help.
I would
honestly.
be okay with the sad ending.
That's one of my
I
theories.
would be okay with an emotional ending. Like this is crazy. Main characters need to die for that full ending. There needs to be a full moment. Like I would even make the argument Zoro could potentially like see the end. I think that would be very emotional. I think that'd be a lot of. I know that's crazy.
His wouldn't be like I need somebody else.
I was gonna say
I'm saying multiple. I'm saying multiple. I'm saying like two. You know,
the only way Zoro dying would mean something is if like he sacrificed himself for Luffy.
That's
like,
what I was thinking.
If he sacrificed himself for Luffy, that's one thing. If he's just like fighting somebody and gets bodied and takes an end, now it's like okay.
It's gotta be a sacrifice. He's got to
sacrifice himself for Luffy.
Yeah,
as being the most loyal, we consider Zoro the most loyal Straw Hat. Like if he takes an L for Luffy, that's fine. I think that. I
still think, and I know people are going to clown me. I still think Brook probably will have the saddest death. I do believe Brook will die.
That man can't die, bro.
Anywho, Brook will die.
I'm back.
I think Brook will die.
My internet. Yeah, my internet.
I like being
me over there was weird, bro.
You're the focal point.
This is an Oreo right now. I don't want to be an opposite of him. You know what I mean? I like this.
Like Jesus.
And with that, you guys have a great night.
No, but I think Brook will have the saddest death, and I do believe he will die. And I have a theory on how he's going to die.
I mean, I guess I'm curious with that, but
my theory, I promise you, Oda, if you are listening, the theory that I have for Brook dying, I promise you will be the saddest death in One Piece.
I don't care who dies.
How I think.
I just need someone to die.
Yeah.
I think someone needs to die for the ending to be impactful, as much as impactful. It's not 100% necessary, but for me, story-wise, I just think it would be a nice like cherry on top.
I'm not going to lie to you. I see Luffy dying, and I have a theory on how he's going to die too. I see Luffy dying.
Yeah, once we find out more about Nika and how all that played out,
I see him dying.
I could see if we find out a certain kind of information with Nika, I could see Luffy dying being a way to go.
It would be
not only that, but if he's also paralleling Roger, then
I was thinking that too.
I could
Roger, dude, that would be actually insane.
Yeah.
Because how you start the series is how you end the series. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think that him dying while trying to save one of his crewmates, which I don't think that's going to happen because we need Luffy for the end. But him saving somebody, I just don't want him to die like getting some type of disease or something like that. Yeah, don't want to see it. Like he has to die in battle.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
Okay, so yeah, One Piece. That is my theory. I promise you. Okay, real quick, Brook theory. This is my theory. This is my theory because he still has to go to Laboon. Like that is the promise that he made to Laboon. My thing is that what I am thinking is that he has already recorded like him singing Bink Sake on the conch shell. And Brook is going to die. They're going to sail back around, see Laboon, play it for Laboon while like we reminisce on Brook, how he died, all of that stuff, and it is going to bring everybody to tears. I feel like that would be the most saddest-ish in all of One Piece. Another thing, which I think, and I know this is crazy, I think Big Mom had one of the saddest deaths. I mean, not Big Mom. Big Mom's backstory was one of the saddest backstories, in my opinion.
Your opinion is heard.
My opinion is heard. Bro, she ate her she ate her family, bro. That is, and not even knowing. Like out of a rage of hunger.
Yeah. Blake, do you read?
Yes, but I'm not that caught up.
Okay. Where? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not caught up enough.
No,
Not
I'm picking back up. I was gonna say I'm not with no spoilers. I'm at God Valley.
Okay.
I know spoilers enough, unfortunately. Like I know spoilers enough. I'm just not super caught up on details.
Yeah. No, and I'm not even caught up enough to even fully second spoil.
Are you midway through or
people are leaving. People are leaving. So yeah.
Okay.
Like
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. People are leaving. Rox is doing his thing. And I'll just that's it. So
I mean, Robin has one of the sadder backstories for sure. I still also think Brooke has a very sad backstory, man. Them people dying while they singing Big Sucker. That is sad to me, bro. Yeah. That is sad. That is hella sad.
Since we are talking One Piece, okay. Since we are talking One Piece, let's transition. There you go. Yeah, we segued into. Let's transition a little bit.
We found it.
Yeah, we found it. The One Piece. Okay, shout out to Wit Studio is now remaking One Piece, The One Piece, which I may try and get this lady who's scuffling through the drawer here to watch it with me, even though she just started watching Freerun. We started watching Freerun last night. Shout out to the community. We were trying to figure out something to watch.
Put up a story about the community about my wife and see what they say about that. Because let me tell you, it is a hard time trying to get homegirl to watch something.
Well, you could pick up. You got plenty, bro. So many people comment. I was like surprised. Freerun was a big one. Cyberpunk Edge Runners was a big one.
Cyberpunk, I know
that's a good one, dude. I can't wait till season 2. Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Hot take.
Really? Not excited?
I just didn't enjoy it like that. And maybe I need to go back and watch. I mean, I like the premise. I like the whole bug aspect. Music was really good. It just didn't hit like that for me. And maybe I need to go back and watch it, but it didn't hit like that.
Look, that sounds like a Hunter x Hunter fan to me. Jesus. Bro, you lined me up. I'm gonna take it every time.
What'd you say?
I'm making him for being a Hunter x Hunter fan. He said he didn't like.
Oh, no, he doesn't like Hunter. I'm the Hunter x Hunter fan. He hates Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, we don't like Hunter.
Yeah,
I was like, who was I arguing with? What anime did you not like that I like arguing with you about?
It's Black Clover.
Black Clover. It's Black Clover. He's the one that said it. It just
now I remember.
Yeah,
now I remember.
It's Black Clover.
Again,
now I remember.
The manga, wild, it's really good. From where I stopped. I stopped at the big reveal.
Yeah,
I need to pick that back up, but I stopped at the big reveal. So
dude, I'll be honest. A lot of freaking mangas are just not finishing the story well, dude. Like they're just crashing and burning lately. No. And okay, I will say this though, if we're talking industry wise, I do know a lot of the mangakas are getting really pressured, and they have deadlines, and if they don't meet those deadlines, they get super rushed to do it. That's what happened with why am I blanking out his name? Gege.
Oh yeah,
Gege.
Yeah.
Completely butchers his own ending because of the deadline that it was on. Completely.
I can see that. I didn't know that, but I can see that. Knowing the ending, that makes sense. No, knowing the ending, that makes sense.
It just did not. I was like, whoo.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I was
so upset. I was so upset. And then I found that out. I did more research and I was like, dude, no way. Like they did not budge. You have to finish on this date. No extension. Doesn't matter. And he literally just said, fuck you. I don't care.
I mean, literally.
What else you want me to do? You want me to take my time and actually craft the story and ending that people are going to like and enjoy and be talking about forever? Or you just want it done? Which one is
that? That ending was so bizarre and made not a lick of sense.
Yep.
Not a lick of sense.
A lot of the mangakas are butchering their own endings, dude. All of them, bro. Chainsaw Man, JJK, freaking Black Clover.
Black Clover's ending
did
wasn't
you like the ending?
It was better than the last. It was better than JJK and Chainsaw Man. I'll give you that.
Okay.
It was better than those two, but I don't think the ending was like.
Yeah, like this is how it's supposed to end.
But it wasn't like.
Yeah.
What's the best ending in an anime that you've seen?
Anime or manga?
Anime. Let's go anime.
Damn, that's hard. I hate that, dude. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's really good.
All right, sure.
Stop, bro. You like Full Metal, so you don't have to hate on it just because of the video.
It's you fans that are gonna
gosh. Okay, but it's
again, Black Clover's ending was really good. I think it's really, really solid. But it was just like nothing that left me being like, awesome. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
God, what was it? I hate to be this person because I just feel like it's such a generic answer because I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I'm still not the biggest fan of it, but the impact is still really good. I'm gonna say Attack on Titan.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
I like the ending. I'm not mad.
I'm still not the biggest fan of like full life circle tree, yada yada yada. But I will say it's creative enough, and it's fun, and it's different.
Yeah.
And so even though I particularly wanted something different, it's still a creative ending.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I think that's a good take. That's a good take.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, take it away.
Oh, Steins Gate. So what's Steins Gate? Oh, that's a good one.
I need to go back and watch it again.
Steins Gate's a good one.
I got in Steins Gate, they had just started to figure out what the microwave was doing.
Yeah.
Like they had just started to, but then like I got caught with something else and I never came back.
I want to say the ending just feels very like towards the ending, somewhere between like middle to end, it just starts to get kind of like, what am I watching? And so, and that's what I remember. And so I need to go back and watch to see if that holds up. Parasite has an amazing ending, by the way. Love Parasite.
Never saw it, but I know I do like that anime. Never finished.
Parasite's good. All right. One Piece trailer dropped. Wanted to watch it and talk about it. I don't know if you've seen it, Blake P. I know at one point you hadn't seen it yet.
I have not seen it yet.
Perfect.
I held off just for this.
Perfect. This is great,
dude. That's great.
Yeah, it looks really good. There was some stuff. We'll get into that. So let's watch it real quick, and then we can chit chat about it after it's all said and done. Oh wait, I hate that all these don't like sync themselves together. Now Blake's on the outside where he doesn't like to belong.
I don't like to belong.
It's the Oreo, man. It's the Oreo.
You need the Oreo, brother.
Need the Oreo. But
awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely awesome.
P, that's your first time seeing it. So P, what's your initial reaction?
I thought it looked really good. I thought it looked really clean. I don't know if that was 3D animation or I don't know if that was CGI, but it looks like, and I don't know if this is just for the trailer, but it was a little CGI-ish. But I will say it still looked good. The animation looked really crisp. Colors looked really, really great.
Vibrant.
Thank you, Rob. Looks really, really vibrant. Again, listening to the music. Now I'm gonna eat that all the way up. Yeah, that's some good stuff, and I can't wait to see what they do with music because I'm pretty sure they're going to remake a lot of like the older OSTs and probably throw some new stuff in there as well. So I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. But I mean, it looks really crispy. It looks good. CGI-ish. I don't know 3D animation or CGI. I don't know if it's all the same or different, but it seems like it was heavy on the trailer. But other than that, it looks really good.
It's at least to me, not the CGI that makes me feel like I want to throw up in my mouth.
Yes.
So, it's not that berserk level CGI or Record of Ragnarok season 1. So season 1, I like Record of Ragnarok, but season 1 CGI, Hercules versus what's his face? Dude, that was
Hercules versus oh my god, Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. Yes, dude, that was so CGI, bro. Hercules was killing me.
Is it worse than what was it? And I'm not because I'm hating on it, but because I remember it specifically, Demon Slayer, that one fight.
Rui?
I don't know. I don't remember
the spider dude.
Bro, nothing beats at least Berserk CGI.
Oh, Berserk is
yeah. I just remember people calling it CGI Slayer at one point. So
you mean the fourth, the number 4, number 5.
Maybe, yeah. They're working together. We did a video on it. Rob and Jared. We did that video. Yeah. It was the same time that Tanjiro got thrown off by Nezuko at the end of it. Yeah. So
the fight was cool, but the CGI was just like, oh my god, it's killing me. No, but One Piece.
What's your opinion?
I'm excited. Look, we'll be honest here. They know they're making money on One Piece. It makes sense why they're doing this. I get it. I'm about it. You're going to grab a new audience of people. What I find interesting is I do understand Wit Studio Animation. I love Wit Studio Animation. They did the first season of Vinland Saga, one of my favorite animes.
Yes.
And what's crazy to me about at least that trailer, if I had to say anything negative, it is almost so close to a T where I'm actually interested to see if many people can tell the difference
between
the One Piece animation in certain seasons. I was like,
okay,
some shots and some of the characters, like I thought Wit was going to do, at least from the promotional images.
There we go.
I thought they were going a different route with the animation.
Yes.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm still going to watch it. I think it's really, really good. But I'm wondering if they're trying to make it look so similar to the One Piece animation, to Toei's animation.
Yeah.
Because they on surface level, if you're a casual or LARPer, that's the new word.
Yeah.
That like
talk about that.
People can really tell the difference. Could really tell the difference. I mean, you could clearly tell the difference from the old season 1 of 1999.
Yeah.
Yes, easily.
Yes.
I'm talking like a few years later.
Yeah.
But like it, if someone didn't tell me that was Wit Studio, I would think it was Toei Animation.
I agree with you. Even like looking at Captain Morgan, I was like, "Woo!" That scene in particular with I just saw Captain Morgan and Luffy fighting. I was like, "Oh yeah, that looks very very Toei-ish." And to your point, like, and I think Joe's going to speak on it. I'll let him speak on it. But yeah, what we got before, like we got the trailer. You thought again, yeah, they would have went a different route with the animation.
Just to give us something different, maybe slight different character design, but same character design. It's more on the nose. And again, I don't think this is a negative thing. It's just more on the nose than I was expecting because I really thought it was going to be different enough, but not different to still satisfy the current fans.
And that's the point I'm getting to. Do you think that if they would have switched it all together and they would have went the route that we thought they were going to go, do you think they still would have catered the same audience and brought in new people, or would everybody?
Yes.
I think yes. Because they're
even if you look
fans.
There we go. But even if you look at One Piece heroines, right? The same characters. Completely different style of animation, completely different look, which like Blake was saying before, all the promotional artwork was different. Like it gave me a completely different vibe. I wasn't thinking that these characters are going to look the exact same. Obviously, I knew they would make it to where I know exactly who's who, but I was not thinking this style of art at all. Now again, looks crispy, looks good.
100%.
Do you think they would have retained the watchers?
Yes.
Do you think people would have kept?
Yeah, I think regardless of what they've done, they would have still got
whoever was planning on not everyone's gonna watch it. Not every current One Piece fan is gonna go back and watch it. It's like I'm watching what's going on now. Cool, whatever. Whoever was already planning on watching it based on the promotional stuff would continue to watch it, whether it looked like the way it looks now, or whether regardless of what it looked like, they were going to watch it. And then all the new people, whoever are going to plan on picking up, would watch it regardless because they don't know better, right? So I don't think the style of art or style of animation would have been a deterring factor for anyone, unless it was just trash.
So and it was not. It's good.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I forgot who else said something. Someone said something about it earlier. It might have been Rob because he was watching it on his live. It's just that thought we were getting a different style of art than what they gave us. So, but again, not bad, not mad, right? Not bad,
not mad about it. Not bad.
Just not what I was
expecting.
Just
like, oh, okay, it just looks like One Piece.
It does. It 100% does.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see what it looks like. Obviously, come February?
February 27th.
I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Week after my birthday.
Help a lot of people to catch up. I think it's going to make sense because they're theoretically kind of on par with the live action. So if you're not caught up in the animation, the new animation with Wit Studio, then you could be caught up in the live action and vice versa. Because they also said, at least with this cartoon, they're going to get rid of all the filler. So it's just going to be more. It's going to be easier to follow.
It's just I know there was One Piece or whatever is what people were watching, trying to catch up faster. Like this will obviously be the legitimate quick way to catch up, which I like. Because I even, funny enough, I've been
mixed feelings, but
my barber, his daughter is gotten him into anime a little bit, and so he's been asking me for different stuff. Like he's watched Attack on Titan now, just finished Samurai Champloo, watched Afro Samurai. Nice. You'll like this. So he was gonna pick up gosh, why now I'm blanking. I'm so mad because I know you like it. It's a Ninja Scroll. It's gonna pick up Ninja Scroll.
Oh yeah, we like Ninja Scroll.
He's gonna pick up Ninja Scroll. He was like, I've seen this was a good one. Like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, you'll really like that.
You love Ninja Scroll.
Yeah. So, but he's picking up some. Then he mentioned Bleach and Naruto's like, yes, let's watch these. Yeah, I'm like, watch these other ones first. Those are a lot more long running. Watch these other ones first. One, he's an older gentleman. I'm like, you're gonna resonate. You're
not gonna lock in for 700 episodes.
Yeah, you're not gonna like 700 or for Ichigo, who's a 14-year-old kid or however old he is, as much as you would lock in for something like this. And then I was like, and then with One Piece or two, like he mentioned One Piece, I'm like, yeah, it's very popular, but wait till February when this comes out, and that would be the best way for you to get into it rather than you 100%. Trying to start episode one of 12,000. You know what I'm saying?
So someone in chat said the only issue with the remake is that it'll take minimum 25 years to fully adapt, which I don't necessarily disagree. But with this anime, you got to remember when the earlier seasons there was a lot of filler episodes and a lot of arcs that weren't necessary because they couldn't catch up. Additionally, they couldn't drop it as fast as they're doing now. A lot of, anime and projects, they're dropping a lot faster. So, they could get, it done a lot quicker. I'm still saying it'll probably be a long time, but
oh yeah, for sure.
It might be quicker. What they could do, which Netflix has done this before in the past, they could drop a season in the beginning of the year and drop another season midway through the year. They could drop a lot more if they want to.
Yeah. I'm curious
because what we know is season one might not necessarily be what they're thinking for season one. We don't. How much are they going to cover? If they cover a vast majority of East Blue, and then go to Alabama, you know what I mean?
Which I'm shocked that they're covering as much as they're covering this like first.
What are they? Because I think they announced what they were covering. I couldn't remember what it was for this first season. It was like, is it 24 episodes?
It's 20. Is it 24? 27, 24, 27? But I think it was like 300 chapters, I think, or something like that.
It was some crazy ratio. But well, I guess we'll see what happens. With that, there was one thing that I noticed that popped up, and I'm curious you guys' opinions on this as well. Shout out to the homie Rise Pops, I believe was this video. I'm not sure if you know Ryan at all, Blake.
Yeah, I know Ryan. We're literally in a group chat. Hi, Ryan. I don't know if you're in the chat.
No, I don't. Yeah, hopefully, maybe it's we've had him on here before as well. But here's a video from him talking about the new One Piece.
The original Japanese voice actor for Luffy is coming back. Before we get into it, make sure you follow for more. She's like 80 years old and starting a brand new series, so I can see why people are a little bit like on the side of this because, yes, I get it. She's beloved by many across the world. They want to keep that popularity of Luffy and to get people to watch this one too for those reasons. However, there should be a difference when it comes to the voice acting in this show. It is not going to be the same exact show, but it should be a different type of feel because we're getting different types of animation, a little bit of a story change when it comes to pacing. Why not change the voice actors? I really hope that they don't keep all the same voice actors and it's only Luffy we're talking about, but I want you to let me know your thoughts on The One Piece coming February 2027 to Netflix down below. Make sure you follow for more.
Good job. Good video, brother. He's been working really hard
he's been
upping his quality.
That edit looked good. That edit looked good.
Really wonderful conversations in our group chat, and he's really come a long way. And so I know he's not in chat, but if for some reason you see this, brother, that was a really good video. Really engaging. Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
So yeah, you guys' thoughts. So that was seeing Ryan's video was the first time I had heard about it, and I think it just got dropped not too long ago that she was sticking around and staying the voice of Luffy. How do you guys feel about whether the whole cast, let's just say Straw Hats, we'll even stick just to Straw Hats, whether the whole cast of Straw Hats comes back or just Luffy comes back? How do we feel about the voice actors being the same? Do we want them different? Do we want them the same? Do we care? Is it important? What do you guys think?
You got it, Blake.
Damn, that's a hard one. I think I'm okay. I think there's amazing, talented voice actors in the industry. you know, you already have a lot of them booked up. They probably are contracted by Toei, I would assume. So I don't know if a lot of them are available or allowed to. Maybe I don't know what their contracts are. Or maybe they're super free agents and they could do that. Or maybe even some of them might not even want to go back. Like think about like rereading all those lines. Like think of Christopher Sabat, for instance. Like I love Christopher Sabat. I'd love to hear him again as Zoro, but I don't know if I would be like, damn, do I got to redo another, you know, multiple different years of that character over and over again? So if for some reason they want to do it, heck yeah. If they don't, I don't blame them. I'm cool. Get some fresh new voices in there. It could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think I could see both sides of it, right? I think because for those of us that have been watching One Piece for so long and been here for so long, like we see Zoro, we hear Zoro's voice in our head. We see Luffy, we hear Luffy's voice in our head, and we know what it is. We've been watching it for 20 years or whatever the heck it's been, right? So like there's a voice associated with that character. So to hear someone different might throw you off. But again, to Ryan's point, like it's technically a whole new series. So let's start fresh. Let's bring some new people in. Honestly, and it could even help the voice acting community depending on who you get it. It could jumpstart someone's career or someone who's been doing it for a while who hasn't gotten the recognition they probably deserve. Being attached to One Piece probably could, you know, catapult your career in a direction that may not happen if you don't get attached to a series like this. Not that it can't, but this could definitely help and bolster that. So I think that would be, you know, on that side of things, that would be beneficial. But I could see both sides. Like I'm not opposed to either one. I will definitely enjoy hearing the same people voice the same characters because that's just, again, what I know. I think it might take a second if it's all new people. I'm like, dang, I got to get used to this being the voice. But if they do a good job, they do a good job. Like at the end of the day, that's what it really boils down to. Is as long as they do a good job and portray the character well, like I'm not upset with it at all if they change it. So.
I am a creature of habit. I apologize. I am sorry. I am old. I am old. I want to hear the same voice actors. I know it's terrible of me. I get it. But I am also like under the impression that Joe said, like once I have a character's voice stuck inside my head, it is very hard for me to let that go. Chris Sabat on Zoro, like, bro, like I cannot imagine anybody else on Zoro's voice. And I'm not saying that anybody else can't do it, you know, great, but it won't be Sabat. And again, we've been with One Piece for, you know, 25 plus years now. It's gonna be a drastic change for me. Now, am I gonna still be set to watch it? Of course. Is it gonna take time to get used to it? Absolutely. Now I feel bad because y'all said that it gives like other voice actors an opportunity. I want voice actors to have an opportunity too, you guys. I don't want to be that guy, but also I'm old. Let me have my way. Let me get the old voice
marinated.
Marinated. I'm marinated.
That's like you're old, dude. We're all pretty much the same age. So.
Oh, I don't know.
I think Blake's in the middle of the two of us, if I remember correctly. What I thought. Blake's younger. Blake's the youngest. Never mind.
Damn, I didn't know you were 60.
I
knew playing football really fucked your back.
Oh, here we go. Sheesh. I only got you by 1 year, brother.
Who'd you play for again?
The Broncos and the Titans.
Yeah, it didn't fuck your back that bad. You're fine.
Nah.
What work did I put in here? Broncos, yes. Titans, maybe.
He just turned 50 a week ago.
All right, so we're not gonna do that. I am 36. Not chill.
Yeah, we're not that far off. Stop it.
We're not that far.
But also,
he exaggerates, calling himself old all the time. He's here's the thing. For sure. You're an old soul.
So here's the
but
thing.
You're not old.
In middle school, my nickname was Grandpa, and it stuck with me throughout.
So that had to be your personality the rest of your life.
Yeah,
I mean, no, but that's just. I mean, I was
little
always
kid
like
in the playground, like little Pete.
Get off my sand! Like no, but it all
6-year-old Pete. Oh, that's Grandpa right there.
In all seriousness,
let that happen
like,
the rest of your life, bro.
Like legit,
that was your whole personality.
Girls call me Pop Pop. Boys call me Pops. Like it was literally like
Damn,
I was like the and again, I get it. Like to Joe's point, I am an old soul.
You walked home to your mom and you said, "Hey, I think I need prescription glasses. And also, can I get that cane from Grandpa?"
And also like, the lighter cane, get that together.
That was it.
Get my Geritol straight.
P, what did I send you for your birthday?
Yo, Joe, let's continue to go.
Did you get him Crocs?
It depends.
Nice.
He's such an asshole, man.
Nice. That's awesome.
It's not.
Man. No, you're on live, on stream, just you're good. Maybe you're doing it now. Not judging.
I mean, yeah, maybe. You never know. Where's the box at? Is the box still sealed? Let me see the box.
It's gone.
It's gone?
It's gone.
Should have kept it.
Oh, you used them all already?
Is so good,
away.
You used them all already?
No, I threw them away.
Sheesh, P.
No, I still got them. They're sitting at the top of the stairs, actually.
I should have got you a bigger box. Stop just kidding.
I mean, also, your body is more wrecked than mine, but
shout out to Fallen for the 25 bits on Twitch. Appreciate you, Fallen. Glad to have you in here, Fallen. As
this
always.
is also war. So for your birthday, guaranteed it is going to be ridiculous.
By the time it wraps around, you're gonna forget, bro.
Oh no, I won't. Because at this point in time, my wife won't let me forget. And being that you say I'm going to forget. My wife actually went in on this with her. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my calendar.
Because I forgot to order them. I had planned it in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna send Peace and Depends for his birthday because he calls himself old and we call P old. And I forgot to order them. And I was like, I texted his wife. I'm like, hey, could you do me a favor on your way home from work? Can you pick this up for me and hand to your husband? So she was awesome.
Great.
She's a great team player.
I just put it in. You will have something for your birthday. It is going to be ridiculous.
All right.
I'm going to get you something that you can't take care of too. I'm gonna send another puppy your way or something like that. Please
don't. Please don't. I got one now that I didn't ask for, and so I'm taking care of it. Which I bonded for sure.
Yeah, it don't take long to bond a dog.
We picked up. Long story short, picked up a stray. We looked for its owner. We're pretty sure someone just dropped him off and left him. It was a puppy, 12 weeks old probably. So I was like trying not to get. I've always wanted a dog, like forever. Not this kind. We believe it's an English Shepherd. So this was not the dog I was looking for, not the dog I wanted, but is what it is. So I was trying to keep my distance because if I get attached, I'm attached. I love dogs. I wanted a dog for sure. But my wife and kids were like super attached right off the bat.
Yeah, of course.
And then we figured out that no owner, no chip, no collar, no nothing. Couldn't figure out asking the neighbors if they knew the dog. No, so I was like, all right. So now the dog is ours.
Yep,
what y'all named the dog?
Named him Zuko.
Oh, nice.
Named him Zuko. Named him Zuko. It got brought up and it stuck in my head. I tried other names in my head, couldn't think of anything else that stuck that way. I like Zuko.
Yeah.
So named him Zuko.
It goes.
Yeah.
Almost, I don't know where he went. Almost called him Dobby at one point.
Really?
And then we just landed on Gimli.
I do like Gimli. I like Gimli a lot.
Called our dog Sheba. It's an Egyptian name, and we was like, let's go there.
Yeah, LSU.
The other dog I got two. I don't know if you could see him. He's nice over there. But he's a small black lab. I say small because he's literally only like 50 pounds. His actual name is Anubis from the Egyptian god, but we always call him Newbie. We never call him by his full name. It's always Newbie.
Yeah. My daughters wanted Leopold. And I'm like, if I'd call him,
I'm mad at Leopold.
I wouldn't call him Leopold, but I call him.
Yeah, Leopold. I would never call him that.
Yeah.
Leo.
Whose name was Leopold Starch? It's a cartoon.
You're showing your age again, son.
Damn, Blake. Oh, real quick, my wife
Blake.
ran over a cat this morning, and when I tell you, she cried like a baby. And so the cat, you laughing, Joe? That's funny.
No, because I have a story.
I'll let you. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because you never mind. We'll get to how you murdered anyway. Ran over the cat.
Yeah, you do know. Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
know.
I do. You murked.
Was it your cat or a street cat?
It was a street cat. And so what happened was, cat was just like chilling under the wheel. My wife getting ready to leave for work. Backs up, like pretty much breaks the leg. We take it to the vet. Call the vet, regular updates. They said that his leg is fine, but there's a bigger issue. He swallowed a nail. and so they had to do emergency surgery. So we
Why
called back
a nail.
a cat trying to look for food. Is what they're blaming it on. Like cat,
cool.
And
so
because they also said it had like a bunch of.
So it's not your fault. The cat's stupid.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Butters. That's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah,
Butters.
I just found that Butters. His name is Leopold.
But yeah, so they did emergency surgery. Ended up getting the nail out, and so now my wife was like, asked them how much it would cost to assume like the rights to the cat. I was like, Chantel, are we really finna get a cat?
Do it.
Maybe. Like,
do it.
I'm not a cat.
Cats are easy,
person
dude.
Like
Cats
that.
are easy.
Cats are
bro.
easy.
We've had one cat.
Easy,
We've had
dude.
one cat.
Yeah.
Cats are easy, dude. And if, I don't know if you're allergic to anything,
but
freaking pull a Claritin. They hang out their own. Like they do everything themselves. Like they're easy, dude. They're low maintenance. Especially just being busy. If you're busy all the time, you can leave the house. You leave for a weekend. Like you're chilling. As long as they got food and water, they do not care.
This cat was so cute too, man. I was like, I had almost was like, yeah, let's bring it back home.
Way much less work, dude. These fuckers are needy. I love them, but they're needy. The cats are easy.
Yeah, the puppies.
Puppies. Do you know how old your dog is, Joe? Yep.
I think like 12 weeks. I think somewhere around there. So he's fresh, at least in my.
It also sounds like destiny, bro. So like, I think you just need to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, the cat really was chilling. Like,
don't have this cat start its anime villain arc. Like you need to house it, bro.
Yeah,
because it might remember you, be like, that motherfucker ran me over.
There is the cat.
You know what I mean, dude?
I mean,
you might start on its hero's journey, and you have to keep it.
We're gonna call up there Monday, and see what's up. But my wife is, I think she's leaning towards getting the cat. And so
I would do it. I'm a big believer in like, things are meant to happen, like sign. Like that sounds like a sign to me. Not every day you have a cat chilling under your car and he survives.
He didn't move.
Do you know what that means though? He's gonna be so chill.
He was so chill, so comfy. He was comfy, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're thinking
bro,
about it.
He got ran over, swallowed a nail, still survived, and you don't want to take him home? That sounds like,
and that's why I feel
you have a responsibility to take him home.
You have a responsibility. You are going to start a villain arc if you don't take him. He is going to hunt you down and track you.
That cat gonna come back and kill me. Yeah,
he knows. He knows, bro. He knows where he lives.
Or he might already be in his villain arc. Knows I'm going to adopt him and kill me in my sleep.
Well, at least we
like
know
he's playing a long game already.
He's playing the long game. Playing the long game.
So if I don't show up, the cat kill me. It was like beige.
Yeah, you're fine. They could kind of be little dicks, but they're fine.
See, the last cat we had, it was like, I call it like a little Garfield cat, but like little fat cat. It was my wife's cat before, me and her were married. I remember the first time I came over the house and visited. We were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. And the cat jumped on the bed, like took a claw and just slowly ran it up my leg. I was like, ever since then, I'm off cats. I'm off cats. Now, eventually, that cat was my cat. Like like the cat was mine. Like in her later years. But the first time I went over there, that cat like ran its claw like right up my leg as slow as I was like, what is scratching my leg? Cat just scratched the hell out of my leg.
Do you have any other animals?
I got a dog. I love my dog. I love my dog.
Do you know if your dog likes cats?
Oh yeah, they're fine. Sheba and the cat, they were good. I can't remember the cat's name now.
Wow, that was your cat, but you can't remember the cat's name.
She died.
But it was your cat.
It was so crazy because we had like a little funeral service and everything. Like we went to the backyard, like dig the grave. My wife was playing like some gospel music. Like we all crying. Amazing. It was a sad occasion. It was a sad occasion. Dang, what was the?
I had a less sad and more. I don't want to say funny, but it was just kind of like random crazy moment that like I doubt. I mean, it could happen again, especially out here in the middle of nowhere. But never thought would ever happen. I was driving down the road and animals. I got rabbits, deer, squirrels, turtles, everything on the road. Birds flying everywhere. A bird happened to fly out of the trees right in front of my car. All I saw was like 5 feathers just fly up in my face. I was like, this stupid bird. I'm like, dang, I just killed a bird. I get to where I'm going. I parked my car. I went to Walmart. I go in the store. I come back out. The bird is hanging on to the front of my car. Its head got stuck between the grill and the trunk. Not the trunk, the lid, the front of the car.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, what the heck? I've never in my life ever seen something like that before, bro. I felt so bad, but also thought it was hilarious. I'm like, that's a horrible way to die. Not only did you, because what if you were still alive that entire time and you're just getting 70 mile per hour just smacked in the face the entire time, can't move, can't fly, can't do anything, slow, painful death on the way to Walmart. So that happened. I killed a bird.
Damn.
I killed a bird.
By the way, cat's name was Lily. I don't know why I couldn't take a Lily.
Lily.
I can't believe you couldn't think of that name.
R.I.P. Lily.
R.I.P. Lily. She's in the backyard now. Every time I cut grass, I shed a little tear and mow right on over.
Thank you for fertilizer.
I love, dude. That's so funny though. I love how you know where the cat's buried in your.
I do, man. I do every time I go across it. Like, damn.
Pouring out. You think about it pouring out,
man.
Damn.
Because it's so sad when like animals die, and she was on her last leg, and so she really has started to go blind. And so, like, I remember, like, she was trying to walk over to me, and she ended up hitting the wall, and I shedded like a whole, and he gone. And I shedded like a whole tear. And so like I picked her up and like put her by my leg, and she did not leave my leg until she died.
Damn. Poor cat.
Yeah, I was yeah. God bless. So now I feel like I gotta get this cat.
Yeah, redemption.
What do you mean redemption?
Yeah, that's why you gotta get the new cat, bro.
Yeah.
That's the redemption.
That cat gonna kill me.
All right.
That cat gonna kill me. Okay,
I got one more One Piece thing.
I'm ready.
Blake brought up I forgot what we're talking about, but I remember you talking about like side story, or the way One Piece ends and like the side, like a spin-off or a side story that comes from it. And there is something going on, a side story that's already being in the works, in the making now. That's not for the ending, more of a backstory. So let's watch this video. Shout out to Gotta Hit Him Podcast, Shmeen, the homie Shmeen.
Reporting live from Shueisha headquarters, we are allegedly getting a new Zoro light novel spin-off on July 3rd, 2026. This book will follow Roronoa journey before joining the Straw Hat Pirates and compile several chapters already released in One Piece magazine, as well as a brand new chapters about the character's adventures. So basically him as a bounty hunter in East Blue, which is going to be pretty fire.
That's tough.
Because we don't know what the fuck he's been doing before he joined the Straw Hats. All we know is that he set off from his hometown when he got old enough to coin a sword, and then became a bounty hunter, and he became notorious in the East Blue as a bounty hunter. So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. However, Jun Esaka is going to be the author and illustrator of this. They have previously worked on One Piece Heroines and One Piece Odyssey, as well as some of the Naruto light novels. This person has a lot of experience, thank you very much, under their belt. So I'm excited to see how that goes.
I'm excited to see before the scales of One Piece got so high.
I don't know how entertaining it'll be, because I don't know who was comp at the time in the East Blue for him to take on. I feel like he just one-shots everybody that he came across at that point in time. And let us know what you guys thought in the comments.
I know P hating on Zoro, but yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's interesting because P, first and foremost, P, one of your biggest gripes about Zoro is we know nothing about his backstory, right?
So I'm gonna let you go off.
We never get his backstory, right? So now you're getting the opportunity. Now you're getting. I'm not saying much. Now we get the opportunity to see what Zoro was doing before he meets up with Luffy. So I'm interested. Obviously, Zoro's my favorite character. I'm definitely interested to see what happens with this. I would love for it to be an anime rather than a light novel, just because of how I prefer to consume my media. But just because it's Zoro, exactly, and it very well could get an anime or a manga, depending on how it goes. Whatever it is, maybe after Oda's finishing up One Piece. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm definitely intrigued by this. I think it would be interesting. Again, out of all the Straw Hats, we got everyone's backstory except for Zoro. And we got it, but like we didn't get much of it. There was no depth to it, like some of the other cats. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see how that plays out and where that goes. But I don't know, Blake or Preston. Preston has some things to say. So before Preston goes, Blake,
Preston is
any
literally
thoughts?
pressed. Preston is pressed. But Preston, all I'm gonna say is, when it comes to being pressed, what do you think's gonna happen? One Piece, very, very popular. Of course, they're gonna do a side series. They want to make them money because eventually they'll probably be turned into an anime. Netflix will see it and be like, "Oh, here's another one." And then you know what could happen if it's successful? Think about it this way: then maybe your favorite character gets a side series.
Now Brooke and Usopp get their thing. Now we see when Yasop left. Now we get that whole thing. If Usopp growing up after Yasop left him and his mom, and then him meeting his girl and how he became this brave pirate, you know.
More content.
Go ahead, P.
For all the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood fans out there, I just want to let y'all know this is how you critique an anime and not get upset, even though I said One Piece was the better anime. Okay, so let's go over a couple of things. Number one, I agree with Shmeen. Really, Blake?
Sorry, no stop. Holy shit!
Again, I love One Piece. I agree with Shmeen on a couple of points. My first point is, what are they going to show like him as like the pirate hunter? Like, what is going to be the competition? Who is he going to go up against? What is that going to look like? I don't know if I necessarily want to see that backstory. Number one. Number two, what makes Zoro so special that he can't get his backstory built into the regular One Piece show like everyone else? I don't think, and again, I could be wrong. I don't think his story is that grand for it to be a built-in, like a standalone thing. I just don't. Am I going to watch it? Yes, because it's One Piece and it's One Piece.
You'd have to read it. Yeah.
Of course I'm going to read it. But again, too, this also just goes back to, I think One Piece is going to start being like one of those cash grabby anime, which I'm not upset. Yeah. Get your money, do it how you live. But also, I don't want to hear it from nobody else about when other anime also do cash grabs. Because we talk about Demon Slayer and all the other things.
Dragon Ball. I will say this as a Dragon Ball fan. Dragon Ball is one of the biggest cash grabs of all time.
I'm not done.
Critique of Naruto? What is your number one critique of Naruto? I'm not done. I literally have a whole review calling it a cash grab.
I did. I'm not done though.
Oh, so what are we talking about?
This is also season number one. I've grown. I've grown since season one. But again, I'm going to read it, but like right now, it just doesn't like scream like good to me. Again, I am curious of Zoro's backstory. I am curious to see like what his life was as a bounty hunter. But again, to Shmeen, like, what is that actually going to look like? Like, what kind of competition was out in the East Blue to where, like,
it's a light novel, so it's not gonna be like
it just
crazy.
doesn't.
Like we're talking about like multiple different seasons or anything.
And I get it, but if that's the case, then why not build it into the actual show? Because I think at the end of the day,
I agree with. It is a cash grab, but it is. I mean, I don't. Yeah, 100% it is.
But it's also, at least it's a cash grab that many of the One Piece fans are going to want and enjoy. Like, it's not just like it's not like I get you. I think we all agree. Like, we would have loved for Oda to have written this into the series and gotten whatever crazy backstory about Zoro and his history in the actual One Piece series. Absolutely, for sure. We don't have that. Many of us want that. You have complained about how come I can't wait to hear Zoro's backstory, how he's a traitor, he's a pirate hunter, and all of a sudden he's gonna betray Luffy. Whatever, cool. But we didn't get that. So now we're getting it in a way that may not be the best way, preferred way, but we're still getting it.
That's my thing. Like, I'm glad we're getting it. I guess that's a better way of putting it. I'm glad that we are getting it. I just don't think it deserves like to be standalone. Like, I think it could be built into the show and we go ahead about our day. I think that there are other backstories that could probably do a lot better in a standalone. I think Brooke could do a hell of a lot better in a standalone than Zoro could.
See that because he's your favorite.
No. It's not because he's my favorite. It's not. No.
Favorite.
No. So Brook is already dead. He's already like 50, 80 years has passed. Like, and now what we're getting now in the backstory, yes, Brook's backstory could have been a standalone all in itself and would have been way more interesting than Zoro's.
What
because
about
Brook
Shanks?
had a
Could
lot
Shanks
more
still
offer.
standalone?
His backstory,
like
yes, yeah, because
Okay.
he has a lot more to offer.
I was just testing to see if you had, if I named a different character that wasn't your favorite.
He has
if
a
you would say the same
lot
thing.
more to offer. Just like I would say, Usopp doesn't need a standalone. He doesn't.
You're
He has
damn right he
nothing to
don't.
offer. Just like Zoro, damn right he doesn't. There are a lot more other characters that deserve a standalone other than Zoro. Zoro's could have been built in. Again, I will see what this is hitting on, but I don't think it's going to be hitting on a lot.
They're probably doing it. Well, they're doing it because I think it is a genius idea in the sense of like Zoro is probably a lot of people's favorite character, and they're, like I said, they're probably going to see if it does well. If it does well, then they're just going to go off of that. That's really what's going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be the
there's never not
content.
something with someone thinking ahead. You know what I mean? Like they probably want to make the story for X, Y, and Z. Great idea. They definitely want to do it, but they're probably thinking, okay, well, if this does well, can we do X, Y, and Z?
Yeah. Now, how can we multiply this one thing, this new idea that we come with and make?
Because if we do something like that, then I feel like they could light novel everybody's, or they could give everybody like some
and you could say yes, cash grab, in the nicest way, and the not the most nice way as well. But like, at the end of the day, people are still going to read it.
They are. I'm gonna read it. You right. I'm gonna read it. You're right. I just think that there are other people that deserve like a standalone more so than Zoro. Like,
and
I would have given it to anybody else
first.
And I agree with that. I agree with that. No, to your point, I think Zoro, other than Luffy, is the next most popular character.
That's why they're going to do it.
Like,
it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense if they did like a Brook backstory. Like it makes sense, but you know what I mean? It's like out of all, because the opposite would happen. It's like everyone's going to be like, well, why didn't we do Zoro next? Because Zoro makes the most sense. Yeah. Because then you're going in order of who's in the crew or who joined the crew.
I mean, and if they do it like that, great. If that's the way that they're going to do it, or maybe like Joe said, it's the catalyst for them to do other things like that. If they're going to do it like that, fine. Sure.
But that's also a whole nother discussion. If we're doing side series and we're doing these things, get rid of the Straw Hats. I want to see someone completely different.
Yeah.
Which again, I agree. Which is why, like I said,
100%.
I think Shanks may be more popular than Zoro. I think we probably could have got Shanks before we got Zoro, and Shanks has a hell of a lot more to stand on than Zoro as far as that
story wise, yes. Popularity wise, no.
Oh, I think Shanks is up there with Zoro.
If you're a One Piece fan, yeah.
I mean, to your polls, yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you
I hear a lot of Shanks. Like I get it. I hear a lot of Shanks, but to your point, yes.
I think it's just we haven't. Yeah, I think we love Shanks. I think we just haven't seen enough for us to be like Shanks is number one. You know what I'm saying? Not power wise, like it's part of popularity.
No, I'm not saying power wise. I think popularity wise, like I think he's up there. Now, is he up there with Zoro? Sure, I agree with you. The polls say no, but I hear a lot of Shanks talk.
Yeah. The one point I did want to bring back, you guys, Shmeem and UP said like, who's he gonna fight? Who are we gonna see him fight? But we also got to think this is back then where Zoro's not Conqueror Haki Zoro. Zoro's not, doing the same things. Like it's like I'm not expecting him to fight a king or be banging with the title.
But again, it's a short novel. There's probably not going to be anything too crazy.
Exactly.
It's probably going to be a lot of basic stuff. I don't think it's going to get that deep. Yeah, it's going to be just a nice little origin story.
I think that's my biggest thing. Put it in the story.
He took out, because before he joined the crew, he took out a CP, not a Baroque Works agent, one of the numbers.
The one that was sitting on the table in the live action.
Yeah, I forgot one of the numbers. So maybe that's like his main person that he fights, because we've heard Zoro took this person out, but we didn't see it happen. So there's the person that he ends up fighting. I mean, like that's the main person. So,
like to your point, it's going to be short, and I think that further, like for me, gives reasoning to just put it in the show. If it's not gonna be that long, put it in the show.
You're fighting a losing battle there, buddy.
I know. I get it.
At this point,
because then if they do, it's like, why are we going back? We're going back 7 years.
Yeah,
I mean, we going back. Well,
yeah, but at this point, it's not relevant. Like at this point, no one cares. Like it's not Zoro's backstory.
It'll just get dogged as filler.
Exactly. It's
and
like
that's
it's
one
not
of my
going to progress the
biggest-
story at this point. We don't care about Zoro's backstory. We care about what's happening next with Zoro, not what happened before with Zoro. Versus where we're at with the flashbacks going on now. It's all flashbacks that are necessary to progress the story. Zoro's backstory will not progress anything at this point.
Which that's one thing I'm like, oh, the why? Why didn't you do that a lot sooner? And maybe it was because this is what we're finna get now. So
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
God bless.
What do we got?
Shout out to Shmeem. All right. So I'll give Blake a chance and P, both of you guys, a chance to hate here and be the haters, and I'll be solo on this one. Actually, I believe this is your boy Brandon, Mr. Anime News Guy.
Brandon, you in chat, bro? I send him a link. Let me get his.
Yeah, I know we met him at Momo. Hopefully we'll see him at AX. I'm not sure if he's going or not.
Really cool guy. Also,
he should be going.
Okay. So hopefully see him there. But yeah, let's check out his video on Hunter x Hunter and what's going on with that.
The Hunter x Hunter manga is finally coming back. It's going to serialize in Weekly Shonen Jump. Here's everything you need to know about it.
Right,
the Hunter x Hunter manga is finally coming back. It's going to serialize in Weekly Shonen Jump. Here's everything you need to know about it. So Shonen Jump News on X just posted Hunter x Hunter is returning to serialize in Weekly Shonen Jump next week. The next chapter is chapter 411, and it is going to receive a color page for its return. As we know, Hunter x Hunter is one of the greatest shonen series of all time. A lot of fans argue that if it didn't go on hiatus, it would have been a part of the big three. Hunter x Hunter is going to serialize in Weekly Shonen Jump alongside One Piece and the other new gen series. Togashi is motivated to continue Hunter x Hunter. He says his wife, Naoka Takeuchi, the creator of Sailor Moon, is giving him strength to continue. With a motivated Togashi, Hunter x Hunter is going to be at the top of Shonen Jump. It was putting up top manga sales back in the day, guys. The more chapters are released for the Hunter x Hunter manga, the more likely the anime will return. This is a great thing if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan. Even if you don't read the manga, this means that the anime could return one day. I believe it will. It happened for Bleach after a 10-year hiatus, so why can't it happen for Hunter x Hunter?
What's good, Solo Jimmy?
Hey, what's
Jimmy.
good, Jimmy? How you doing, bro? How you doing, man?
Dude, I just texted the group too. I was like, Brandon, get in here. We're about to talk about you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let me have my happy moment, and then you guys can ish all you want to on Hunter x Hunter.
I have nothing bad to say.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited. You know, I haven't read the manga, so I'm not caught up on the dark continent arc or anything like that. I've only obviously watched the anime, and I've watched it twice. My daughters have watched up until Killua takes the heart out, and I'm like, all right, now we're done. Before any of that crazy nonsense, but I do agree with them. Hopefully, this is progressing towards the anime coming back. Which then, obviously, if that happens, I'm all over the dark continent arc. I do even believe I heard, and I don't know, because I didn't get any official announcements or anything like that, but I do believe there was a meeting talking about the anime with Togashi and some folks. So nothing concrete was said or anything like that, or plans had been made. And again, I'm not even sure how valid of what I saw was true. But if that is the case, I think we got, obviously, because it's a dark continent arc done. Piano, you've read it, right?
I haven't, I've read some of it, but no.
Okay.
I don't even really think they're in it like that.
Me either.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure how much past the anime that the manga goes, but if it's far enough, man, that would be. I think that would be amazing. I think the community would love it. I think again, just like you brought up Bleach, 10-year hiatus for Bleach, amazing new animation. Obviously the movie just dropped in the theater. Well, the first 3 episodes dropped in theaters, and they're going to finish it. So to have something like that, even after a longer span of time than Bleach did, I think would bring, in my opinion, obviously as a Hunter x Hunter fan, would bring a lot of hype back to the community. So that's just kind of my take on it. I'm excited. So might be my reason.
I got nothing else to add, bro.
After I catch up,
I mean,
on
look,
One Piece, I'll start reading Hunter x Hunter and catch up on that. So
more projects, more hype. I know the creator went through a lot of health issues, a lot of back and forth, a lot of things that are going on. So it's like, yeah, dude, if that gets Hunter x Hunter back and then they get into the anime, then yeah, why not? I don't think there's a problem there.
I am so excited for Hunter x Hunter to come back. We've been waiting for a long time for this, and I am completely stoked that this is coming back. The Chimera Ant arc, best arc. So I can't wait to see, because once you find out that Miram is actually not like one of the strongest, and we actually get to the Dark Continent arc, and we find out like, oh, there are some monsters around us.
Yeah, Dad is still. You don't even know nothing about Dad yet.
it gets really wicked. We also like get some crazy stuff about Kite. I won't get into like any spoilers about that, but like things start to get like really wicked. There's also I don't know, this is like headcanon, but I've also heard that this could be a deal, but that the Demon Realm is the Dark Continent arc for Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. And so there could be a way that they put in Yusuke Urameshi into Hunter x Hunter. And if that is the case, I am here for it. You guys, Hunter x Hunter is back, and I am so freaking excited, bro. I can't wait. Like, I'm going to pick back up the manga. I can't wait. Good stuff. Cannot wait. Peak anime.
Authenticity, P.
That man is excited.
I feel like I came over well.
P, question, and this is just me being funny. No hate, no slander. Sure. What happens first? Hunter x Hunter anime back, or Usopp does something again in One Piece?
Well, before we do that, when Brandon said, see, now I got this. When Brandon said that like Bleach can do it, so why can't Hunter x Hunter? The difference is that we wanted Bleach to come back. I don't necessarily know if we want Hunter x Hunter come back. Now, to answer your question, I'm just playing you guys. Hunter x Hunter, yay. To answer your question, I do believe Usopp will do something.
It was a rhtorical question. It was just to be funny.
I think.
I hope so. I truly hope so. I'm rooting for him.
That's it. Hunter x Hunter's back, you guys. Yay. So, if he's in there, we're good.
I would love that, because I know, obviously, the Fire Force, Soul Eater thing, the Bleach, and what's the witch joint? Dang, what's that anime?
Witch?
There's a witch anime, with the two girls, the two main female characters. Like, it takes place. It's technically like on the other part of the Soul Society. Dang, what's that anime connected to Bleach? Like, you don't see anybody in Bleach or anything connected to, but like it's the Soul Society. So it's connected to Bleach. I can't remember what it's called, but I like seeing the animes connected like that. Especially, it's created by the same person. Like, Tagashi obviously made both Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Burn the Witch.
Burn the Witch, thank you. Which I enjoyed. Burn the Witch was good. I really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, thank you, Scott. If you haven't seen it, definitely worth checking out. It's good, short, one season anime. I enjoyed it. But if that connection happens, that would be awesome. It'd be fun to see, for sure. So I hope you get that, P.
I hope so too, man. I'm looking forward to it.
A Yusuke cameo in Hunter x Hunter would be dope.
Honestly, that would be
your
really
second
dope.
favorite anime now. Yeah,
Like, in all seriousness, like, for Hunter x Hunter fans, I know this is a big ordeal for you guys. Again, I really am looking forward to the Dark Continent arc being animated. I think that by far will be the best arc. York New might have some competition. So, and again, I know like we're far off from the anime, but if we're getting, like Brandon said, if we're getting more of the manga, then it's highly likely that we'll also get some anime involved as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Like, I know I take massive dumps on Hunter x Hunter from time to time, but I think it coming back is a good thing. It's a positive thing.
Yeah.
There you go. Said something nice about Hunter x Hunter. Almost burnt into flames.
Oh my gosh. Cool. The next thing I had that I want to talk about, I had two more, and then we'll call it. Or we could do, I don't know, Pete, you want to do Kahoot? We haven't done Kahoot in forever.
We have not. I don't even know if we got a good one. A new one.
Wade, I do think there are some. Blake, how much time you got, brother? I know we've been here for 2 hours already.
I'm chilling, dude.
You sure?
I'm chilling, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's the benefits of being full time.
I feel you on that, dog.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man. I go to bed when I want. I try to keep a schedule when I get up and stuff, and like I have my own schedule routine. Like I have, videos and content per day. I try to keep as busy as I can, but weekends, especially there, I'm chilling.
Okay. I don't want to keep you from wifey. I know how that.
No, you're good, dude. She's with her family. I'm good all night, man.
Is that me, Blake?
Hello.
There you go.
It's just me and you guys, so we're good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man. So we could talk about One Piece. We could talk about movies, whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah.
Hot takes, this or that. Okay.
Oh yeah. Trap, who's the villain in Hunter x Hunter? Real quick, right now, current. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm talking chat.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about the manga?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Gotcha.
It's been so long.
I believe this video is from Trapped. Who is this? This was from. Okay, Trapped in Anime TV is this next video. Talking about filler. And I know me and you had a conversation. I can't remember who had a conversation with.
We had it with Around the Podcast
Horn?
Is Real.
Oh, Podcast Is Real. But video on filler, and I'm actually curious everyone's opinions on this. Chat, definitely chime in after this video.
I'm so excited for this one.
All right.
I got so many opinions.
My biggest hot take is that I think anime should have some filler. As in, I feel like a lot of anime storyline is like they focus too much on the story, but I feel like I don't get to know the characters. JJK is the biggest one where like I want to see the characters have some fun. I want to see their personality shine more, but I feel like there's always battle after battle. It gets complicated. You just want to chill with the character.
So again, shout out to Trapped in Anime TV for that one. But yeah, how do we feel about filler?
Blake said he got a lot. Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Go ahead,
I'm
Blake.
ready. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Blake.
This might be a hot take. I don't know. If we were in the year 1995 all the way to 2003, 2005, hell, I'll even say 2013. Let's go even that far. I could see people being okay with filler. But as someone that has been very much on the internet, I don't trust a single person day and age now that could deal with filler, because no one's attention span is like that. We've seen it through multiple media. This is why movies and television and all these things are designing shows and movies the way they are, because people don't have the attention span that they used to. There is literally a thing on Netflix where they've been told when they write a new TV show or a movie that they have to you ever hear the theory, like not the theory, when it comes to storytelling, I enjoy things where you don't tell me what's happening, you show me what's happening.
Yeah.
Netflix is doing the opposite. They are also telling you what's happening because they know a vast majority of people are looking on their phones while also watching the show. So there, in the last few years, there have been more and more projects because of people's attention span where they are telling people what is going on and not showing people. This is why even YouTube even struggles with long form once in a while, besides us boomers and millennials that watch long form videos, and everything is short form. I like his take on filler. I can understand more character development. Absolutely. I love that. I just don't think we are ever going to see it ever again, just because people just don't care.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Don't care. They want action. They want to go to the next best thing. They don't care.
Yeah. I think too, yeah, I think it's like you said, I mean, a lot of it's obviously attention, people not being able to pay attention. I think I like what he was saying as far as like getting to know the characters more, because I do think we missed that aspect. I think obviously there's no more One Pieces. There's no more 90s anime anymore. Like there's no more of that. We're sitting here with this series for 1,000 episodes anymore. Like there's none of that. So there's no room for this filler or this extra stuff. Like people, again, now with streaming, if I'm not interested in this show anymore, okay, well, I'll just hop to the next one. This didn't get me in the first 2 episodes. I'm good. First 10 minutes of the first episode, not for me. Let's find this next thing, right? So like that's a thing. As I do like where he was coming from, though, as far as like getting to know the characters more. I think that I agree, because I feel like, I mean, you can obviously infer from things if you watch enough of the show and you pay attention enough and you're not scrolling your phone, you can kind of infer some things on how the characters are and their personalities. And you can assume some things, but we also don't get to see it. So with filler, we got to see some things. Now there's good filler and there's bad filler. Not all filler is created equal. So I don't want to be like, whatever, the random filler in Naruto during the Great Ninja War, like, whatever. But like, I miss a good beach episode or Christmas episode or whatever. Right,
baseball episode. Anime
or
love
baseball. Thank you. I couldn't remember that. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Actually, who was it? I think it was the Crunchyroll Awards did a video like baseball episode or beach episode, right? But like, yeah, I miss a good baseball episode. It hasn't happened, right? I think actually JJK had a baseball episode, didn't they?
It did. It also had a little bit of filler during season 1, but nothing.
Maybe
it wasn't really filler though. It was like
I was about to say JJK. It was actually in the story.
Yeah, it was actually in the manga. It just felt like filler because nothing really progressed, but it was part of the story.
Right. But like, yeah, I miss those episodes. I miss those random holiday nonsense episodes, whatever that came along.
Maybe,
but again, we don't get anime like that anymore.
Maybe instead of the question being filler, maybe the question should be working more on character development.
I mean, I think that's the route that I was going. I missed the fact that some of the filler that we used to get, we got to see more of the character, what they were made of, what they actually did. And again, we have a lot of anime out that like right now, like we look at like Classroom of the Elite, and we look at JJK, and we look at all of these other anime that has so many side characters. And like, you want me to fall in love with these characters, but like, I know nothing about them. I always use Rengoku as an example. Like, Rengoku died and I felt nothing because again, he died so quick. I had no time to like fall in love with this character. But at least when we got filler arcs, like, we had time to like know characters, know what they were about, share something funny, share something sad. We don't get any of that no more. And to Blake's point, I don't think we ever will get it. I will blame it on the attention span. I think as society progresses and as technology progresses, we get a little bit more lax on what our attention can hold and what it actually will hold. And again, it will not hold. Like, again, we have to. It has to be here, 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 and here. And if it's not here, number one, we won't watch it. But to Joe's point, there are thousands of other places I could go. There are thousands of other anime that I could watch. So why would I wait here when I could watch something else?
Also, if you truly want that in-depth character stuff, I'm assuming obviously our brains go to instantly shonen anime. If you want that slower paced show, go to a different genre. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. Seinen,
romance,
shoujo, romance. Yeah.
You know, go to a different one. You know, those still exist. Like, I would make the argument it's still shonen, unfortunately, but so it doesn't really make to my point. But Vinland Saga by far is probably one of my favorite animes. People dogged on season 2, but it had character development. It had, I think, by far one of my favorite seasons of all time when it comes to anime. Again, people just, they can't do it. This generation can't do it. And I sound like such a boomer saying that, but like, even coming from content perspective, like retention, I have to fight a 2-second retention span every day on a video. 2 seconds. You can't go watch a video.
You got to grab them quick. Yeah, you got to grab them.
Like, Jesus Christ. Come on.
But then, okay, do you ever scroll? Are you ever?
I am very much. I'm very much a part of this world too now because we've been doing it for so long.
But I think the difference is that I can still take time to sit and let do whatever. Whether I like, because we grew up in an era to where, again, we couldn't just go and turn and watch something else. Like, we were on YouTube trying to find every piece of try to attach Naruto part 1, 2, part 1, 2, and 3. If it was filler, I don't know where the filler came from, but I'm just happy I got something new to watch.
We also didn't know it was filler back then, though.
Did not know.
I just watched it. This is kind of a boring episode. Okay,
where does this come from?
Yeah, I did discover it.
Like, why did we do nothing for like 30 minutes?
Like, wait, what? Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. I to your point, like, again, we are part of the culture now, and I think that's just how society progresses. But also, if we want to sit down and be plugged into something, we can do that. a lot of the newer ages now, they're not going to be plugged into nothing that they want to watch. Again, I know I crap on Demons of the Shadow Realm. I am still going to watch and let it cook, even though it is not cooking fast enough for me. But that is because I am used to letting things cook, even though I still am like, what's going on? I need it now. I am still going to be sat down to let it cook. I know other people who aren't going to take time to let that happen. They're just going to be like, oh, it didn't hit me in the first 2 episodes. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think this is funny. Go ahead, Blake.
Oh, dude, I was gonna say, we'll keep it even more simple. Another reason why they can't do it is if they don't get the views and they have people drop off on stuff, then they don't get renewed. It's that simple. They need to follow what's trending, and trending is action and super fast. And and I'm not saying every anime, certain stories like Free Rent and the rest of them can get away with it.
Yeah.
But if if all of a sudden you throw a lot of filler in there, say One Piece or something else, I can imagine a lot of people just being like, okay, I'm done watching.
But do you think that also contributes to why we get a oversaturation in anime, and some anime just aren't good because they are cranking them out so fast? And again, because filler episodes gave the writer or gave the mangaka time to really work and develop on the story. But now there is no time. Like you gotta crank this out.
Like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
A double-edged sword.
Yeah.
And so I think that sucks because, again, like you said with JJK, like they're on a time crunch now, so we can't even get like the story that even the mangaka wanted to give us because they're so on a time crunch, and it just sucks. Like anime is great, but oversaturated it is.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, look at the last few years. We've been living in IP Central and Anime Central, in good and bad. There's so much going on. So much.
So I want to propose a question. P, is actually a question we asked, which is I'm working on it and I found it, but I'm not gonna be able to pull it up on here. But shout out to Our Crazy Stupid Podcast. It's a podcast. That's the name of the podcast, Our Crazy Stupid Podcast. Check them out on Instagram. They and YouTube. They made a video, and she was talking. There's a male and female co-host. She was talking about a conversation between Timothy Chalamet, and I can't remember who the other actor was.
Oh, the guy, the guy. It almost looked like a talk show, like they were in couches. I think Timothy Chalamet got some flack off of what he said about.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But part of that, I forgot what all that whole controversial thing that happened. But part of the conversation was around like, no one. Obviously, we talk about the attention span conversation, right? Where no one's able to pay attention for too long unless you get them right away. And so now shows obviously are leaning towards making that. I think the whole conversation, there's no more act zero. Like it's just straight into it right away. No build up. It's just like we got to get to it. Her point, I think it was Timothy Chalamet's point was, or the other actors, can't remember whose point. Someone's point was that if we created more of that, if we created more series or act zeros or show act zeros or slow build-ups, that people would still pay attention and watch them. I forgot what movie they brought up as an example. I was going to bring up Free Rent. Free Rent is one of the most beloved series. Not everyone's cup of tea, but Free Rent's very slow. Like I just rewatched the first episode. I was like, dang, it was that slow? And I enjoyed it. But like, which one's first, the chicken or the egg? Like, is the attention problem the studios and the creators problem, or is it the audience's problem? Like who's the reason, the cause of this, right? I just wanted to bring that up for you to think about that.
I think it's just the society we live in now, because we are dealing with technology that's moving very fast. We're dealing with, ever since I would maybe even say COVID, a digital world. Going back to what I was talking about earlier in the podcast, is that studios had no idea what influencers were and creators. Every day, we have people having jobs on the internet. You guys are podcasts, creators, everything. Like people are stepping away from the 9-to-5s and all those things. With that is technology is also moving very fast. It's so easy just to plug in your phone and become a creator or do whatever you want in that sense in a digital world. And so I think it's just the society that we live in now, that people want it fast, want it now. They want the gratification. They want all of it because that's what technology does. and not even just technology. You could think in the fitness and health, like look at all the GLP-1 like ads now and all that. You know, we are living in a society now that it's, I want it now. I don't want to deal with the, you know, the harshness or the slow pacing. You can see it in relationships. You can see it in everything.
I need cash
You
now.
know,
Sorry,
they
that's
need,
what
yeah, literally, dude. No, look, dude, people just, you know, just people can't deal with waiting, deal with consequences, deal with any of that. I mean, just I'm over explaining it, but I think it's just a generational thing. It's just what we're dealing with now.
You bring up Freerin. Freerin is a shonen, correct?
Technically, yes.
So here's what I will say. Why I think Freerin does way better than like your typical shonen, because and I think it's literally because Freerin doesn't read like a typical shonen. Freerin really reads like a slice of life. And I think if you go to a different genre, people are willing to give different genres a little bit more time to cook because they know what comes with it. That's why I think Freerin is a different shonen altogether, just like Your Lie in April. It's a shonen anime, but it is not your cookie cutter shonen. They will give time for things like that to cook, but something like a JJK, a Bleach, some battle shonen, that's got to cook, and that's got to cook quick.
But so I think is Freerin really that slow though? Because it hooks you in that first episode when it gives you a lot of detail really fast, in the sense of like, oh, this is a little bit different. It's a slow pace. So, but it's not really that slow if you think about it, because the story progresses naturally.
50 years. 50 years happened in one episode.
She just doesn't necessarily do a lot, but there's a good amount of progression.
I think I agree. Go ahead, Joe. You go.
No, you had it.
I'll be very brief. To your point, I think that is a really, really good point. I lost my train of thought. Go, Joe.
I think, no, you're good. I think,
good. Someone said good writing could overcome slow pacing, and I agree.
No, for absolutely 1,000%. But again, P, I want to go back to your point about like it being a shonen. No one knows this is shonen. However, a lot of people who enjoy primarily shonen enjoy Freerin. Whether it's a shonen or not, whether they know it's a shonen or not, or they put it in a different category, it doesn't matter. Those same people who are here to watch JJK are also enjoying Freerin. Not all of them. I'm not saying every single person, but the same person who, like, if JJK wasn't doing bam, 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 I'm not watching it, decided to sit here and watch a show that is not doing that as well. So I'm saying whether they know it's a shonen or slice of life, it doesn't matter. That same person is looking for the exact same thing, and they're not getting it, and they're still sticking around.
So I'll push back on that a little bit. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Again, you may not know that it's shonen, but again, you feel that it reads off and breathes off something totally different than what you're used to seeing, is what I will give it. Like I think they will allow like something like that to cook. And I'll be frank with you again. I think, and this may be controversial, I think when it comes to like women cast and leads, I think that people are again willing to give it time to cook a little bit more time. Freerin, what's my joint with Mau Mau?
Wait, so are you saying because they're women led, people are willing to let it cook a little bit more?
Yes,
let it breathe. Continue your thought, and then I'll continue your full thought.
So I'll go back and say one more thing. Freerin's to Blake's point, Freerin's hook, the fact that, which I absolutely loved about Freerin, is what happens after you beat the bad guy. I think that hook alone is a killer, because like I do want to know what happens after life. Normally what happens is we get up until the baddie, we beat the bad guy, show ends. This show begins after you beat the bad guy. I think that hook is fantastic.
And I'll say this one more thing, was the people who again are into the shonen bro, right? We'll just say the shonen bro, right? They're not looking to watch a slice of life. So whether if you were have to introduce me,
so different.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But like, if you were,
I think it's timing. I think it was timing. It was a perfect storm. Remember when Freeman was coming out? We were having soul leveling, Jujutsu Kaisen, like all Kaiju number 8, all these massive shonen, and then all of a sudden it took a dead halt, free reign, and people were like, oh shit. Okay.
So you think it was like a breath of fresh air type of?
I think it was a breath of fresh air. I think it was perfect timing.
No,
perfect
I agree.
storm.
I think definitely a breath of fresh air. It was definitely a change. What else? Everything on. I guess I'm just, like I guess if Freeman had come out for me, again.
See, Freeman would have always hit for me though, and maybe
Right,
that's because like
that's you. Freeman would not have always hit for me. Freeman is not my kind of show.
I like Freeman, but I think shows like Violet Evergarden are 1,000 times better.
See, and again, but even shows like that, like
Violet.
they always hit
finish Violet. Yeah, but they don't hit
Violet.
They're not. The Shonen Bros not sitting there watching that, but a Shonen Bro will, and not all of them, but Shonen Bros are watching Freeman. You know what I'm saying?
It's also good word of mouth. You know,
Yeah,
it was very good word of mouth. And again, I think it was a perfect storm, breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
The first episode hooks you. You're like, oh shit, okay, I didn't expect that. And even though it's shown in, no, it doesn't really give that. Never mind.
It doesn't.
I was almost yeah.
I mean, and to your I agree. I agree. And to your point about the word of mouth, I think that goes very far, especially if you tell people ahead of time, hey, yo, it might start off slow. Keep watching though. Yeah. I think that goes a long ways.
100%. If Freewind dropped before all these shonens were dropping their first or second season, I don't think it would have done as well.
Say that again.
If Freewind dropped before JJK season 2 or Kaiju or any of the shonen, like during the big summer of shonen when like anime was at its peak, I don't think Freewind would have done as well. I think it would have been lost in the sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Word
of mouth maybe would have helped it over time, and we might have seen a resurgence later. But during its time, I don't think it would have.
I think Freewind still would have done well. Like I said, I think characters are really compelling. Freewind is a really good character. Fern is a really good character. Stark is a really good character. Yeah. Again, the premise of you like starting the story after the bad guy is defeated. I think that's don't get a lot of that.
There's plenty of stories of great writing and great stories that don't make it.
Shangri-La Frontier. Shangri-La Frontier is fantastic, and the only reason season 2 was rough. Season 1 was really good.
Season 1 was really good.
Season 2 was rough. The season 2 ending was like, Season 1, but I will say Shangri-La Frontier, at least for me, it was word of mouth. Like when it first came, it was complete word of mouth for me.
I happened to see Shangri-La and I picked up the manga midway through the season. Like I stopped watching. I was like, I'm reading this because I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I mean, Magi is another one, right? We talked about Magi on the podcast. Magi's really good. Yeah. But it got lost in the sauce, right? And people didn't discover it until after its time. So we didn't get more Magi. We got
it was in a class it was a class in its own.
But we didn't get more Magi. You know what I'm saying? So and the manga, I think the manga is still going, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I believe it's still going, or had a lot more after where the anime left off. So, you know, I think there's plenty of shows out there that have great stories that don't get the love that Freewind is getting. Yeah.
Would you say that like Apothecary Diaries gets the same love, if not I won't say more, but
yes, but it's a different audience.
It's a different audience.
It's a different audience. Apothecary Diaries is awesome.
It's good.
Completely different audience though. I think Freewind just found again that middle ground where a lot of shonen bros wanted to go watch it. I'm one of them, and it was very enjoyable. And I think Apothecary Diaries, it knew what it was. People knew what it was. It just happened to be really good. Just completely different audience. Completely different. But I would make the argument that Apothecary Diaries didn't get really popular until a little bit later. I would say not until season 2 was announced.
Season 2, yes.
Apothecary Diaries started getting talked about a lot more.
Yes, I agree.
Freewind got popular the minute it dropped. Again, perfect timing, perfect story, perfect storm. Apothecary Diaries took time for it to be like, oh shit, this is actually really good.
Absolutely. Like I said, Freewind, again, I think what helped Freewind 2 was that 3 episode when it first dropped, because I was like, oh, this show.
They gave us back to back.
Now I don't have to wait 3 weeks. I got the 3 episode rule that no one really follows. I don't think. Maybe people do. I don't know. But like the 3 episode, I can get that in one day. Yeah. I can get that in one day now versus having to wait 3 weeks for it. Okay, cool. By the 3rd episode, you're free. If you're hooked, you're hooked. If you're not, you're not. Right?
100%.
Yeah, absolutely. With the Apothecary Diaries, I heard of it first season, but I was like, okay, cool. Apothecary Diaries, like people talk about whatever. Season 2 was dropping, and I was like, people are going crazy over this. Let me watch this first season. I ended up watching Wifey, loved it, and then season 2 is there. Boom, let's go, let's continue. So I season 2. Time of season 2 is when Apothecary Diaries really, I think, started to go crazy. Like Blake said, I completely agree. So,
have you seen Witch Hat, Blake?
No, I have not watched Witch Hat yet.
I've been,
dude. You know, it's so crazy, and I don't know if you guys get stuck on this too, but like I'm making content like every day. I'm always doing something, and like it's so hard sometimes to watch things, and that's what's been nice about like transitioning to a lot of movies is because like it's one and done. I sit there for 2 hours. I'm good. I still watch a lot of TV shows, but anime can be a slog sometimes. You got to commit to a lot of episodes compared to a lot of other TV shows, 100%. And it's so hard. I don't have as much time as I used to, and it sucks.
You can't even watch nothing else. If you honestly, you have to like dedicate yourself to anime.
Dedicate, you know. And like I said, even just trying to catch up on Devil May Cry season 2 has been hard, and that should be easy.
Yeah, was it I think it was season 3 last season for the podcast. We were talking about how like we started an anime podcast and now we hardly watch anime.
Yeah.
Like, or like you have to like, you got to make yourself like, I tell my wife all the time, hey, I'm gonna try to edit, but also like, I'm gonna try to like have this on the background to try to like watch something to which also is very hard to do because who can edit and watch at the same time is I can't do that either.
Dude, if I didn't get early screenings, and also I literally go to the movies at like 4 PM just to go get a movie I can make a review on, I don't think I would ever freaking do it. I just have to be on it. Yeah. And it was like, holy shit. And it's fun. I love it. Going by myself to the movies is actually a lot of fun. Highly recommend it.
I've done that. I've done it so many times, bro. So many times. Yeah, when I was younger.
So much fun. I did it my first time. It freaked me out a little bit, but then I was like, well, shit, I got to make reviews. And I've been doing it ever since. And I love it.
I went to go see the Dragon Ball Z movie. Not the Broly, the Piccolo joint. Where he turned into
superhero.
Orange joint. Yeah, Heroes. Yeah, I went to go see that.
Heroes. Yeah.
That was awesome.
My first time I went was in high school. I went to go see 21. And I had a group of friends we were supposed to go. We were supposed to go to a group of friends. All of them canceled on me. I'm like, man, whatever, bro. I'll just go. Bro, had a great time in the theater by myself, sitting there in my popcorn.
Ain't nobody chatting it up with you. Ain't nobody
bothering you, just sitting there, dude. I'm like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
My mom jumped me. I was like, you're going by? I'm like, yep, sure am.
Sure. Oh, dude, what's your favorite movie you saw on your own? Oh boy,
21.
Let me pull up my freaking Letterboxd.
I haven't seen a ton, but by my own. But yeah, I really enjoy 21.
Okay, so what I got so far for this year, I'm just going to give you my top 3. It's going to be 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Great movie. That's number 1. Number 2, Project Hail Mary. Beautiful freaking film. And then number 3 is going to The Backrooms. I love The Backrooms.
So The Backrooms, I keep hearing so many different like mixed reviews on that.
I loved it. And okay, I went in blind. I had no idea what The Backrooms were. I knew it was a creepypasta. I never watched any videos. Yeah. I had no idea. I was so excited. I said, I have no idea. This is the one nerdum. I had no idea. I went in, fucking loved the movie. I was like, oh, this movie's awesome. And I loved it a little bit later on. Like I thought it was decent when I finished, but then more and more I learned about the lore. And then like I thought about it. I was like, oh, this fucking movie's awesome. Absolute peak.
I heard it was.
I haven't seen Obsession yet. I've heard Obsession's amazing. I just haven't seen it. I have to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Like what was something was going like Obsession came out and then The Backrooms and then I had to see Mandalorian and Grogu and I was like, oh dude, I'm all
I haven't seen that yet.
Is it good?
Mando was good. I liked Mando for the reasons that people didn't like it because it sat on its own. It's the John Wick of Star Wars. It is a John Wick movie.
I really like
in the Star Wars universe. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing deep about it. It's just action. It's just fun. And it's the Mandalorian kicking some butt for 2 hours.
Yeah. Is the series has got 2 seasons?
No, it's got 4, but you do not need.
Wait, what?
Sorry, you got 3. It's got 3 seasons. You do not need to watch the show to enjoy the movie. It sits by itself as long as you know who Mandalorian is and you know Grogu. That's it.
Yeah.
It's its own story.
Okay.
You do not need to watch any. Like I would have said you would have to get caught up before, maybe season 1 at best, or maybe just have a general idea of the characters.
Yeah.
That's it. It sits on its own
Scroll
story.
line for a little bit.
That's chilling. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I went to go see Weapons. I thought Weapons was a really good movie just by myself, like trying to figure out that stuff. The kids that kind of just Weapons was good. The kids that like just took them missing from a classroom.
It was crazy.
And you see them like running like Naruto, like running like this.
Yeah, they knew without even knowing.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Like it started to get like a little towards the end, but yes, look, it's.
I do, dude. I love.
I mean, I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not a horror movie guy. I'm not
either. But it's not
more
bad.
mine.
Yeah.
It's more mine. So Weapons is mine. Backrooms is mine. It's not gory.
Julia Garner's in it too.
I gotta see Backrooms.
Backrooms is so good, dude.
I loved it. I gotta see it.
I loved it. I almost moved it in my second spot, but Project Hail Mary was really good.
This is the one where the kids all of a sudden disappear or whatever. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I remember seeing the trailer
because I saw Kumar and Rob and all them go to the movies. And I was like, let me see what this hitting on.
It was
hitting on a lot.
It's really good. We were talking about that actually earlier. Other creators that were from anime and splitting off. Kumar and both of them, Rob, are doing it now too.
Yeah, once Rob moved out to Vegas, bro. Yeah. They've been on him to get going. He started streaming too on a regular basis.
Like at least 2 times a week.
Yeah, man.
I can't do the streaming life anymore. Not right now. I'll never say never, but I just right now I just can't do streaming. I like it. I'll do it once in a while on TikTok. I just can't do it right now. It takes too much time. I'm editing.
It does take a lot. It does take a lot.
X-Men 97.
I have not seen.
I have not seen. I'm bro. After this conversation, I'm gonna get you guys into the cartoons. I'm gonna start seeing you make cartoon videos, and then everyone can start blaming Blake. They'd be like, "We talked to Blake. You fucking converted another anime TikToker to go into cartoons again." I'm just trying to make everyone successful.
Cartoons, I'm not mad at, bro. Like I feel like that's an easy switch. Not even necessarily switch. That's an easy incorporation to do, and because everyone, I mean, especially the people in our audience are from the States. So if you watch anime, you grew up on cartoons, like you just did.
Scott, don't look at my review on Supergirl later. Go watch the movie, then talk to me.
That really hurt my feelings, man. That hurt my feelings.
I'm curious.
I did a non-spoiler, and then I'm going to drop a spoiler one pretty much once I get off of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you're liable to say. Go ahead, Joe.
No, I was going to say I haven't watched much outside since the Marvel movies ended. Not ended, but like since that whole since that whole arc ended, I haven't really watched much superhero movies in forever.
And you know what? A lot of people feel that way, and I don't blame you for that. Superhero fatigue is truly a real thing. It really is.
I was wondering how they could top like that cinematic universe. Like part 1 was really good. Like I do they continue to do well?
For which one? Supergirl?
Like well, that's actually DC. I'm just talking Marvel now. For the cinematic. Well, DC. Is DC's cinematic universe like good?
It's still building right now because Supergirl's the second. It's more like the 4th project, but the second movie in the DCU. I like the DCU. I like Superman. I enjoyed that film for what it is. I enjoyed Peacemaker. I enjoyed Creature Commandos, which was
Peacemaker
their cartoon.
Was good.
Peacemaker season 2 was okay. Supergirl was not good. I'm also very biased because I read the comic. I do understand not everything needs to be a 1-for-1. But there were just certain elements in that movie that I really wanted them to play on, and they didn't do it. But I do like the DCU. I've always liked DC. I've liked DC more than Marvel ever since a kid. I'm a Batman stan. I'm a Superman stan. I loved it. I love Marvel, but I was always a DC fan.
What'd you think about Madam Web?
Ass.
Hurt my feelings,
garbage.
Man.
Garbage. Absolute garbage. I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie. That Spider-Man movie looks good. But to play off the whole Marvel thing, with Marvel, for me, I've found more misses in the last like 8 years than actual successes.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of projects for me that Marvel's been very hard to talk about. This is not good. Like, it's not good. Like, what are we doing?
Okay.
Dude, absolute Batman series. Yes, it's in the works, and I'm very excited.
Highly recommend. What would be the worst that you've seen?
What, superhero movie?
Yeah.
Or right now?
Oh, let's go right now. Let's go right now.
Like
Let's go this year.
Like this year. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna lie, Supergirl almost took the cake, but the worst movie that I've seen this year was Silent Hill. I saw Silent Hill in January. That was the worst fucking movie I've seen in a very long time.
Why so bad?
So bad? Dude, it was so bad. The minute the actor started talking, it was so like, oh my God, I gotta go to Silent Hill. And I was like, dude, this cannot be the movie right now. I sat through like an hour and a half of the worst acting I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my
So currently Silent Hill is at my worst movie, followed by War Machine, The Bluff, Dracula movie, which came out, then Supergirl, then Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day is up there like that for you?
It's on 13th. And then I got The Wrecking Crew is 12, Masters of the Universe is 11, Michael is 10th, Hoppers is 9, The Bride is 8, Send Help is 7, Super Mario Galaxy is 6, The Goat movie is top 5, Mando is 4.
Steph's movie?
Yeah, dude, the Goat movie was good, dude. That shit was solid. The animation was beautiful. The story was simplistic, but it was fun. It carried through really well, and I thought all the characters were really memorable. Mando and Grogu biased towards Star Wars, and then Back Rooms, Project Hail Mary, and then the Bone Temple.
Me and my wife just watched Hoppers a couple weeks ago. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was
the animation, dude. The water and the hair on those animals. I was like, what the fuck is this?
And again, I just love the fact that like the animals, like when they're like looking at the humans, like they have like the actual animal face, but
yes. I was like,
oh,
great. That was great detail.
Kudos,
great detail.
Kudos.
Great detail.
Really good. Really good.
I loved it, man. Absolutely loved it. If anyone has Letterboxd, dude, follow me on Letterboxd, man. I love that. I love that app. That's where I review and do all those ratings and stuff. I do lists. I love it.
I want to get into Star Wars. What do I need to do to get into Star Wars?
That's a long story.
Have you? Yes. Have you not watched it?
You guys start with the movies. Just start with the movies.
Not a lick of nothing. I think the first one I've seen was Darth Maul. That is the first movie I've ever seen.
Okay, so I was gonna say
you could either do the prequels first if you wanted.
Okay, I was gonna ask
because I've also heard like 4, 5, 6, and then watch 1, 2, 3. Like I don't know.
Everyone's gonna say something different.
Yeah, you as a friend of ours, what would you say if you had to watch them all over again? No
matter what I say, someone's gonna say it's the wrong way because
but we're not asking you.
Someone's gonna say start with episode 4, which is the very, very first Star Wars, and I understand that sentiment. I absolutely, but if I had to rewatch all the films, I would definitely go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I would just start there and then fill in the gaps with all the middle movies like Solo and Rogue One and all that stuff. But I think just keep it simple: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just start there.
Okay. I really do want to get Joe. We need to watch along. I agree.
Scott. I know what Scott's thinking. I get it. 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3, then 6. I get it. I understand. Going 4, back, 5, 1, 2, 3, doing the backstory of Darth Vader. It's like a flashback. I get it. It's awesome. But I think just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just do it that way and just enjoy the journey.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's how I watched it. Period. I didn't realize.
I didn't know you watched. I didn't know you.
I've seen all of them. Yeah, I've seen all of them. I've seen
podcast episode.
Have I seen Rogue One?
Rogue One's great. That's one of my favorites.
I don't think I have. No, hold on. Was Rogue One? No. Which one was the one where I forgot what fight scene they were, but they were like the red sand is the only thing I could think of, like how to explain it. Like the ships were flying over things, it was like the red sand.
The Last Jedi?
Maybe that was Last Jedi. That might have been Last Jedi. But shout out to King Ricochet for the $2 super chat. Brother, appreciate you, but also next time just say something. Let us know. But appreciate you being in here, man. Hopefully you get I know you got your event that you said you got going on. Hopefully you slide to AX, man, if you get a chance to, brother. Would love to meet you. Talk to you for a second, and then obviously get you on a video, brother. Appreciate you sliding by
for sure.
Appreciate you sliding by.
Also,
Pete, we could definitely Pete might have to do we could do a Star Wars watch along.
Yeah, no, and we can go ahead and segue into doing other
Dude, just
you
wait
go.
till you get to the animated series of Star Wars.
I mean,
then
that's
you're
the
gonna
thing, bro.
Well, I've heard that the animated series was really good.
absolute
Yeah.
peak. Absolute peak.
Yeah, I have it.
Probably some of the
Yeah.
best media I've ever consumed.
Yeah. No, the animated Star Wars series are dope. Yeah, it's dope. So,
What do you got? What are you thinking? We could
Yeah,
go
I
into
don't know.
movies. We could talk whatever.
yeah, I
we
was
could talk
like, we could.
content.
Part of me wants
What
to
about chat? You want to give it to chat? You wanna ask any
divulge to some
questions?
other stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Do
shoot, why
that.
not? It's like,
Oh, my battery exhausted. Come on now. Come on now. I've had it hooked up for a minute. Damn, that's crazy. Let that cool off for a second. Enjoy my Elgato, which is not even. It's an Elgato 4K, bro. It's Elgato 4K on my Sony V10.
Backwards Elgato. Yeah, chat. I mean, chat. You guys are getting someone that obviously knows anime, but as you've heard, has tapped into a whole other all kinds of things. And I know you guys. Bro. Yeah, I know you guys chat love a bunch of stuff. Obviously, we got all the different channels in the Discord, so you guys be talking about stuff. So, if you guys got something to ask him, he's a big Star Wars fan, big Lord of the Rings fan, if I'm remembering correctly as well.
That's another one I got to get into.
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings is so much fun.
I haven't seen any of the Lord of the Rings.
I need to go back because I saw them obviously when I was younger, so it's been a minute, and I don't remember much. I mean, obviously, I remember I remember
the Burger King toys.
Burger King toys.
That's what I remember.
I'm letting that cool off a little bit longer. That was on purpose.
Okay. Oh, good. So yeah, guys, chat. If you got any questions you want to ask, his opinion on stuff, whatever it may be, please shoot. Okay, I'll ask you. You said big D. Well, I guess you already kind of said, Batman and Superman. Are they your favorite DC heroes then?
Yeah, I would probably say so. Definitely Superman. I think I really fell in love with the Christopher Reeves movies. He's by far the best Superman. Like, watch those growing up, and then Batman, dude. Michael Keaton is the Batman.
Yeah.
So before Spider-Man, which I did watch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, but way before Marvel became Marvel, dude, it was DC, man. DC was running the show. You had the Batman movies. You had the Superman movies, and then it wasn't literally until the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies that Spider-Man had, its run, and then it wasn't until 2008 with Iron Man, and then obviously the MCU. But yeah, dude, I 100%. I grew up on DC. I just think DC had better superheroes. I think had definitely better villains. Marvel was never really, in my opinion, known for their villains until the MCU. They completely reworked all their villains. I would say Marvel was very known for their X-Men, but a lot of people didn't know the X-Men were Marvel. They just considered them X-Men.
X-Men. Yeah, no, that was
true.
it.
That's true.
That was it.
I was like,
that was my introduction.
That was it.
That was my introduction into Marvel.
How do they meet together? How is this possible? They not. I'm like, oh no, that's Marvel.
What's Spider-Man doing over here?
100%.
Get away from me, Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but Secret Wars is also my joint, which I hope we get a Secret Wars.
But we are supposed to. Hopefully, it's good.
I thought I heard we were.
Yeah, dude, it's after Avengers Doomsday.
So now I got to go back and watch everything.
Not everything.
Everything.
Watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's
true.
Batman Part 2 is coming out next year. Hell yeah.
What? Okay, favorite Spider-Man actor. Obviously, we got the three. And I know I hated the fact that Tobey Maguire. I hate that I can't remember my guy in the middle, the second Spider-Man.
Garfield?
Huh?
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Andrew
Garfield, and then Tom Holland.
It's crazy
portrayal of Spider-Man.
I'm actually going to probably give it to Tom Holland. I think he's a good blend of both, which is crazy.
Really?
I think Tom Holland's a great blend
because my opinion, yes.
Because Andrew Garfield is a wonderful Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire was a wonderful Peter Parker. Dude, I mean, he just puts both of them together. I think he's a great mix. That's why the Spider-Man movies do as well as they do.
Yeah.
If you were to take anything out of Marvel, I think the Spider-Man movies are perfect, and I think the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are perfect. Every other project
is so good.
Every other project,
Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the best Marvel movie.
Yeah, those two genres, those two things are amazing. Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they do a fantastic job.
I I like Tobey Maguire, but
Toby's good. No, look, I love Toby. That's what
He's the
grew
GOAT,
up
man.
on. He's OG.
But he's an amazing Spider-Man. Sorry, amazing Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Not an amazing Spider-Man compared to the other two.
I enjoyed his switch between Spider-Man and like black suit Spider-Man. Like I enjoyed like how he switched between those
three's
two.
not as bad as people say it is. I
agree
think
with
three's
that.
enjoyable. I think three's enjoyable. It's not the greatest, but it's enjoyable. Let's see how long that lasts. Maybe I get a few more minutes on that.
There you go. We asked Joel asked, have you been watching the World Cup?
Me?
Like, yes. Or I guess have we been watching it
on TikTok? I've been getting caught up, and I'm really loving the lore and how people are absolutely loving the World Cup. I think Norway is probably my favorite team right now, but I'm not much of a soccer fan. Besides that, I'm living like vicariously through everybody.
Yeah,
I've been watching them eat US food, and that has been a blast for me to sit there and watch. Like they love Waffle House. Like it's just been like amazing to watch.
What country was that? Like
I can't remember.
It was Japan, right? Japan's losing their mind over in Texas.
They were like Waffle House was the best thing since sliced bread. It was like you get eggs and bacon and sausage and cheese, and they were
like, "Oh, America's awesome." I'm like, hell yeah!
It's great. It's really great. So that's what I've been watching. I know, Joel. I know.
I need to watch. I haven't really watched much of it. We went to haven't been there forever. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings for the first time in since high school, bro. Maybe college.
It was always first date. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, game's on. I'm like, all right, put that up. It was Cape Verde, and I forgot who else. Shout out to Mel. But I was watching that.
Actually got to go.
Yeah,
to one of the games.
Dope. Yeah, which is dope. Blake, what is your opinion on Daredevil? Sharon wants to know thoughts on Daredevil.
Okay, season 1 was a little lacklustering for me. Season 2 was a lot better. The first few episodes of season 2 was great. The Bullseye episode was phenomenal, and then the ending was pretty solid. But there was like this weird, like I would say after Bullseye or before Bullseye, some of those episodes were a little boring. I actually did a full review on YouTube about season 2. Not mean to plug myself like that, but I thought it was solid.
By the way, all Blake's links are down below in the description. So if you don't support Blake, do that now.
Right now.
The same, bro.
Not
Dude,
now, right
freaking movie reviews, you name it. I am dropping my Supergirl movie review later tonight or probably tomorrow morning, and eventually. And then it's pretty much the same handle everywhere. The only one that's different is Instagram, where it's Blake_KOALA because a bot stole my name. I can never get it back.
Crazy.
No, I like Daredevil season 2. I think it's good. I think the Punisher spinoff series special was a freaking disappointment. Giant disappointment.
I thought it was good.
It was good. Big waste of time. Nothing happened. I was like, okay.
Top 3.
I am interested in Lanterns. Top 3. What did I do? I literally made a video on that too.
I know that's why I got it from.
Top 3. Fuck, what did I do? Now I don't remember my top 3.
Was it top 3 or was it like most something that?
It was most slept on. It wasn't my top 3. My personal top 3. My personal top 3 is Hercules.
Hercules.
I think still
phenomenal.
I think still Black Cauldron. I love Black Cauldron.
Okay.
What's the third one? I'm tied between Hunchback.
Really?
That's
top
good.
3
That's slept on, dog. And one of the most badass villains. Also, just a badass villain.
Just real.
Yeah.
I think I like Hunchback. Hercules, Black Cauldron, and let's do Hunchback.
I'm not mad at that. Joe, I want to hear it. What you got?
Bro. Yeah. What was your
go ahead, Blake.
Oh no, I was gonna just comment on more DC stuff, but you're good.
I
was gonna say I'm excited for Lanterns.
Yeah, top 3. I think Hercules is definitely up there for sure. I will also copy on Hercules. I love Hercules. I watched that so many times as a kid. Okay, mostly because of life and a certain moment in my life that happened. The Little Mermaid. I have a
nice.
crazy. It was right before my parents were getting married. My grandfather came over and we were watching Little Mermaid. Had the VHS or whatever, and we kept having this moment like we would pretend we fell asleep and then wake up and like, oh, I missed that part, rewind it, and we did that for like an hour. And so like that movie for me is just like embedded as a core memory for me. So Little Mermaid's the second one. Oh dang. And then I think I'm gonna go Aladdin. But I'm gonna go not the first one. Yeah, the Return of Jafar was actually I prefer.
Really, the second one?
Yeah, the second one. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
So my number one forever and always is going to be Mulan. Music in that phenomenal.
Mulan's good.
Eddie Murphy, just like what can you do? So I'm going that. Number two, I would go with Hercules, and again, music just ridiculous. Third is hard. Third is hard.
Did you pass out? You okay?
No, I'm thinking. Maybe I would. Maybe. I mean, it's
passed out or was taking a poop. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it really
do those depends. So.
Toy Story is really good, but I'm probably gonna go with Lion King, and I would probably do Lion King 1.5.
No, that's a good one. That's a slept on one.
Yeah.
No, Lion King 1.5, really good. Not 2, again, 1.5.
Yeah, I love it. Lion King original is great, but
1.5's good though. Slept on.
1.5 is good. Blake, you watched The Witcher?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that show. Season 1 was great. Season 2, you could tell the writing was going somewhere else.
Yeah,
and then you didn't even bother with the rest of it. After what they did to Henry, Cavill, I was like, "Now we're done. We're good. Don't care."
Bro, I saw because who took it over?
So he was helping in the writers' room. He was really trying to lead them in the direction that they were supposed to go. There was a lot of fighting there was a lot of fighting going on, and then the biggest reason why they changed him for Liam Hemsworth was because they were starting to accuse him of sexual misconduct, and then literally other people from Netflix were like, "There's not like other people that were on the cast, like they were like, no, that is completely false information. We do not know why that rumor started," and they essentially were just trying to honestly blacklist him because he was pretty much telling the writers like, "No, you're dumb. Like, stop ruining the series. Like, you're going in the wrong direction."
He's right.
And there was a lot of fighting. We go even deeper. He was getting so fed up that at the time Dwayne Johnson was actually going to take over the MCU, or not the MCU, the DCU, and Henry thought he was going to coming back to play Superman. So Superman shows up at the end of Black Lightning, Black Adam.
Yeah.
So at the same time he's doing that, he leaves The Witcher because he's sick of them. He's like, "No, I'm done with The Witcher." He goes, and because he thinks Dwayne Johnson is going to own the DCU because Superman's supposed to come back. Within a week later, it's announced that James Gunn actually owns the DCU. So a little bit of lore there. But yeah, Dwayne Johnson was supposed to own it, and then it ended up being a bait and switch, and it didn't work out. Warner Brothers didn't want to go that direction, and they went with James Gunn instead. So Henry steps out of Witcher, thinks he's going back into the movie business to do Superman. Gets that pulled from him as well. But it was like a whole hot mess. Not a lot of people remember that, but it was a hot mess.
No, I didn't know any of that. To be quite honest with you, I had no clue. But I also don't pay attention. Yeah, I don't pay attention that much to behind the scenes. I'm like, I just saw the actor change, and I was like, I was furious, bro. I was so mad.
Yeah,
like,
he didn't want to come back. He was like, "Nah, I'm done." He just didn't want to come back.
Okay, so it was a him thing. I got you. Okay. Yeah,
he fought with them too much. They tried to slander him, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, no, absolutely. Back. Yeah, don't go where you're not wanted, man. Don't go where you're not wanted. Yeah,
so is The Witcher worth picking up?
Season 1 is.
Season 1's so good, bro. Season 2 is still good. Not as good as 1, but season 2 is still good. I still enjoy it.
Rotten Tomatoes got it at 75.
Plenty. Yeah, no, that was I love The Witcher. I got hooked on The Witcher when I played Witcher 3 back in college. I never played 1 or 2, played 3. Fell in love, bro. I love that game so much. And I was like, oh, they're making a show. And they got a couple animated seasons, different series of that too as well. So good stuff.
Ooh, Trap.
We got a little bit more time before this dies. So we could do what we need
Phil
to.
Collins is like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if they ask you anything else.
Yeah, guys. Anything else? I'm assuming we'll probably finish up soon. You guys, you thinking that?
Yeah.
Probably vibe it up. Yeah. Any other questions? Anything you guys want to talk about or whatever? Obviously, like we could talk after this.
Yeah. All stuff I got to probably do afterwards. What's your top 3? We got asked top 3 DreamWorks movies, but I'm bad.
Shrek's up there. Shrek.
See, I'm not a Shrek fan. Not a big Shrek fan.
What is it called? Why am I blanking on it? How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon. Yes.
Despicable Me.
You've never
that's
seen
not DreamWorks. That's Illumination. Train Your Dragon's great. God, what's the other DreamWorks
How to
movie?
Train Your Dragon. Chicken Run is DreamWorks.
That was a good movie too. Actually, I would not put it in my top 3 though.
Oh my gosh, Puss in Boots. I don't know if I didn't see that, but
that's great. But that's a spinoff. That's still in the Shrek realm for me. Same universe.
Ants.
That
Bad
movie.
Guys. Kung Fu Panda.
The Prince of Egypt is going to be number 1.
Oh, Prince of Egypt's really good.
That's
Prince of
number
Egypt's
1.
really good.
That's number 1.
Did either of you see Abominable? It came out in 2019.
No.
That was a good one. I liked that one. I enjoyed that one. I took my kids to go see that one.
I do know. I do know what you're talking about, though. Actually, Madagascar is DreamWorks
Madagascar.
too. I forgot about that one.
Trolls.
Hey, all hail the New York Giants. I like to move it.
Rise of the Guardians. Monsters vs. Aliens. Megamind.
Megamind's a good movie.
The Croods. Kung Fu Panda. Spirit.
Croods is good.
Turbo. The Snail movie. Trolls. Shrek. Boss Baby.
Oh, Turbo?
The
Boss
B
Baby's
movie.
good.
Oh, Road to El Dorado.
Road
That's
to
a
El
great
El
movie.
Dorado. Sinbad, another older one, 2003. Shrek Tale. Oh, it's not Shark
Oh,
Tale. Sorry.
Joseph
Shark
King
Tale.
of Dreams was good.
Shark Tale. Shark Tale is also a DreamWorks movie.
That's really good. Look at you guys are getting your knowledge right now. I love it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
The chat and Blake are prepping us for the Switch transition.
Yeah. Just add a little bit of sauce, a little variety.
Yeah. I think one more question we got from chat is, well, it's kind of sticking with the theme. Then top 3. Shout out to Joel. 3 Studio Ghibli movies.
Oh, I love Studio Ghibli movies. I have Calcifer on my wrist. So Howl's Moving Castle has to be on there. That's probably number 1. My Neighbor
1000%.
Totoro. And then I almost want to say Spirited Away, but I'm actually going to go with the new one that just came out. Why am I blanking on
Boy
it?
and the
It was
Heron?
really
Boy and the
fucking
Heron?
good. Yeah, the Boy and the Heron was so good.
Did you really?
I loved it, dude. I thought it was arty. I thought it was fun. I love the voice actors in it. I mean, nothing really beats honestly, all the Studio Ghibli's films are amazing. Personally, I think I'm biased towards all of them, but yeah, I like Boy and the Heron.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I watched it when it came on. I watched it in theater. Took the girls to go see it. I feel like it didn't all fully make sense to me. I feel like there's pieces missing, and I had to go back and rewatch it to clearly say what I'm thinking. But there was something missing or something off about it to me that I enjoyed watching it. I still enjoyed the movie, but it just wasn't it.
My wife watched it. It was.
I liked it, man. Princess Mononoke, another dude. Again,
I still
all of
haven't
his
seen
movies,
that.
all of his movies,
bro.
dude. All of his movies are just up there, dude. They're all up there.
So I'll go with House is up there. Princess Mononoke. I mean, Castle in the Sky was good, but I'll give it to Princess Mononoke. Howl's Moving Castle, and
Damn it.
and Grave of the Fireflies.
There you go,
bro. To be fair, we've been live for 3 hours. This camera actually did a lot better than I thought it was going to.
I'll give my 3 and then we can wrap it up. But yes, Howl's Moving Castle, Spirit Away, and actually one of my favorites is Kiki's Delivery Service.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Really enjoy Kiki's. Really enjoy Kiki's. But all right, you guys.
Well, yeah, let me just hopefully turn this on one more time, and then I can say bye. But go, do your thing.
Yeah, no. Again, guys, appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate them tuned in on YouTube and Twitch. Sorry for my late appearance. Appreciate Pete for holding it down to start us off. Shout out to our amazing guest Blake. If you haven't already, go show Blake some love. All of his links. If you're on YouTube, all of his links are down below in the description. If you're on Twitch, go to the YouTube and find all of his links, or just type in Blake Koala.
Bro, content is fire.
Like the animal
content
koala.
is fire.
You'll find him.
Thank you.
And he will hit you to everything that is everything. So
yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot, bro. New movie reviews, longer stuff over on YouTube. A lot of short stuff, a lot of facts, just overall things that I enjoy. Just a lot of movies, television, pop culture stuff. Yeah. They know.
Marco. See ya, AX. Marco. Oh snap! Crispy with the raid. Yo,
appreciate it, Dang.
Appreciate
look at that. We love a crispy raid.
Yo, appreciate you, brother. Well, we appreciate the raid so much, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the Twitch as Blake Disappears is fine. We're gonna wrap it up. Discord After Dark. I don't know if we do is going to be hella delayed because we'll probably chat with Blake for a little bit afterwards. Maybe if his camera holds up or a different camera, I don't know. But guys, appreciate you. Let's go. We're going to pass the raid on to someone else. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go raid somebody else. I'm about to see.
Yeah. Oh, do you follow
appreciate you guys.
Le Chaos?
No, but is she live?
Yeah.
I do not. I'll search it right now and pass that on. Is it that too?
So X Le Chaos X.
Okay. X.
Always, guys, thank you so much for having me. Chat, thank you so much for subscribing and all those good things. I appreciate it. It's good to see you.
This is a good time. Perfect. And so much knowledge and so much content change.
Oh, just wait. We're not even off stream yet.
I can't wait. No, we did the exact same thing last time, 2 years ago. So
yeah, man, I can give all the sauce away, bro.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. As I get this raid going over there. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, like I want to what's your schedule like? So weekends you just be like,
Bye Twitch.
Yeah. Bye Twitch.
Bye Twitch.
I try. Sundays I really try to keep off, to be honest. Like I said, I try to really make a schedule. I like Monday through Thursday. I like try to post twice a day. That's usually what I'm trying to do. And then Friday, Saturday is usually one post. And then Sundays, unless something is trending, I just try to take off. Whole reset.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, you ready?
All right, YouTube. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Bye, guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it.
See y'all next time. Peace.